everyone, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day today. Let me go ahead and just turn the volume down a little bit more for music. I feel like it's kind of loud. Let me know how it is for you guys though, but welcome in. I hope you're all doing good. Let me just get the game pulled back up. All right, there we go. Let me know how the volume for the music is and how the mic is before we get started so I can adjust anything that is needed. And let me say hello to you all, of course. Starting from where I can see, hello Megs, hello Gobi, hello your local nymph, hello Shiver, welcome in. I hope you're all doing good and having a beautiful day. Yeah, please feel free to speak up if it's too loud, because sometimes it is, so just let me know. Am I on my cord? No, I'm not, okay. Well, welcome in everyone. I missed you guys yesterday. Today I'm going to be focusing a lot on getting some builders. You can't see my screen right now, but I have Leaf on my island today, so I unfortunately have to pay the bell fee. I don't have a trash can yet, and if you guys will see it in a second, but at Resident Services, I have just a random bell bag on the ground, and reason being is because I don't have a trash can yet, so I'm just making that zone my area to put the bell bags until I have an actual trash can to throw it away at, aka paying the fee. But how are you guys? Is my voice good and everything? Volume's good? Okay, cool. Well, please speak up if you feel like you notice any audio issues. I've been able to get on here because my first semester of college started. Congratulations! I hope it's been going well. I hope it's been going healthy and smoothly. I hope you're having a nice time. Let me go ahead and switch over. Okay, yeah, but definitely speak up if at any point you hear any audio issues so I can do that for you guys. The only thing is I have my own music up too loud. The volume for me is different for you guys, and sometimes I get them mixed up. I'm like, is it loud for me? Is it loud for y'all? And I can't really tell. You got your water? Oh yeah, I saw your message. So you got really cozy and then you forgot it. That's always the worst. I'm so sorry. Sounds good to me? All right, cool. Well, if anything changes, please speak up and let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna do the dailies, and I got my bridge set up last time that I played. I played a lot off screen a few days ago, and now I can get the campsite, which is why it's on the thumbnail. I need to get the campsite so I can get my first smug villager from there. This is smug villager, right? That, and then I need to get my initial 3 villager plots. I finally got my farmer overalls. I went to somebody's weekend market and they let me buy theirs, thank goodness. Because there are certain abilities that you can't really do for your challenge unless you have your designated outfit on. And honestly, I'm content with this outfit. I think it's adorable. I'm living for this. Okay, I don't have the amount of bells at the moment, but we're gonna work on selling that today. And then as soon as we have enough, I'll gather that to pay it. But like, I promise I'll get that done before Leaf leaves. I know I have to, so it's part of the rule. What are my daily tasks for plant produce? Sell fruit, that's very easy. A seahorse. Okay, not too hard. That sounds like the whole fiasco whenever I tried to catch the butterfly fish. That was so annoying. So I have that. I need to complete 3 DIY projects and the flowers. Nothing too terribly difficult. They're all fairly easy. I love the pigtails too. Aren't they just so cute? Like, I love my little avatar for the challenge. Like, I'm living for this. I don't have to wear this outfit 24/7, by the way. I just have to wear it to do certain abilities. Wait. Do I have a net? I do. Okay. Gotcha. Hi everyone, this is my first Rex Richard stream, so I was wondering what it's about. Hello, Allie, welcome in. I have been silly goofy and keep forgetting to make the command, but what I can tell you is, here, hold on. I have graphics that I can pull up for this. Mods need to bonk me upside the head so I can finally make that command. I'm so bad about that, but hold on. Okay. Here's the first one. I know you can't see me for a second. I'll move that a little bit. So it's kind of similar to hard mode, but the rules are a bit different. You have to choose a class out of farmer, forager, fashionista, and fugitive. And each category has its own pros and cons, such as like perks that you can have that other groups don't. There's different economy rules. I've forgotten. The chat box is over that here. Hold on. I'm sorry about that. It was partially covering the screen. And there's certain daily rules, restarting rules that you have to follow. It's basically just like a fun community challenge. And then in terms of the certain perks and cons, I guess you could word it as, here is the other graphic. Let me just pull that up above the chat box. Okay. I chose farmer, and everything that's in red is the abilities that you can only have and use / have activated if you're wearing the designated outfit. The end game objectives are on the right, the left-hand side of the screen. You have to purchase 1 royal crown, 2 crowns for fugitive and fashionista, obtain a 5-star island. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there. And then I also have these same pictures posted in the Animal Crossing general chat channel. So if anybody wants to check that out, you are more than welcome to. And if you want to screenshot or anything, I can also pull it up a second time. Just let me know. I'm happy because I got sensory rolls for my autism. Is it helpful? I've never had that kind of thing, but I would imagine it would be really helpful. Second question, have you ever tried a weighted blanket? Because I feel like genuinely, They're really hard for me to move around because I have very little muscle in my arms, but they're really nice and I think they're helpful. It is, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear that. Really, truly. It looks fun. I definitely want to try that sometime. Also, Allie, I have an update for you about my learning to crochet journey. We are still very slowly inching, making progress. I mean, it's something. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's something. So I think I told you last time that I can finally understand how to do the single crochet stitch. And do you remember how I said my big issue was feeling like I really struggled with trying to crochet into the round for a magic circle? I think I may have figured it out. Because the other day I was sitting outside, it was finally like not so hot that it was like painful. Like it was nice out. So I started practicing again and it looked slightly off. Like it was imperfect essentially, but I think I may have finally figured out how to single crochet into the round. And I don't care if it was slightly wonky. I'm pretty sure I did it and I'm very proud of it. It looks fun. I definitely want to try that sometime. Absolutely. A lot of the time have been fairly burnt out on Animal Crossing, so whenever we do have these community-based challenges, I am living for it. Like, it's so much fun. Realistically, though, I don't know how long I'm going to stick with it, if I'm just being completely transparent, but for the time being, it's been really fun. I went to a candy store today to check it out, and there was a little overwhelming with the selection, and they had it. I got some triple candies and a Mars bar. I have no idea what a Mars bar is. I've never heard of that. I think now, since I have my farmer overalls, for the bugs that I've already donated before, I'm pretty sure I can just sell these directly to Timmy and Tommy. But let me just get like, wait, my pockets are full. Hello? Oh, hello?
Alan Longenberger donated $49.99 through Super Chat. Like this.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that, by the way. Can we get some hearts in chat? Please and thank you. That really caught me off guard. I was in the middle of talking. I'm sorry. But welcome in and thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Here. I almost used the wrong emote. But here, hold on. Thank you so much. I think it's a chocolate bar. I've never heard of it, nor have I seen one. But welcome in. Mods, remind me, by the way, if you could ping me in mod chat. I had something I wanted to mention to you guys because I forgot. And I keep forgetting to, but one of y'all ping me there. Thank you so much. That's amazing. I forgot how to do the circle sometimes. I keep having to relearn, but that's great that you're getting the hang of it. It definitely was like slightly off and like needs some working on / perfecting, but like it's progress. I'll take it. Pinged. Okay, thank you. It helps whenever you guys ping me there because otherwise I'll probably get really distracted right after a stream and forget. Welcome. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. I think what I want to do in order is really quickly go see if I can get my pockets expanded again because I don't really have any room. I don't know if they're going to let me because I feel like I looked for it last time I played and I didn't see it. So I'll look for it. And then from there, I want to try and sell some of those bugs and fish. I need to be able to have money to pay off the fee from having a leaf on my island. And then after that, I want to get into the process of getting the campsite set up. I just need to do a couple of things first, that's all. See, I don't get it. Like, where is the option? Like, I should be able to expand my pockets more. Arts mentioned a problem with stay with the tour mark. That's okay. Thank you for the heads up. I appreciate it. I haven't had one before either. I'm in my treating myself era after working so much the past 2 months. Yesterday, the whole reason I didn't stream, by the way, I haven't mentioned this yet. So originally I was out and about. I went to a little metaphysical store that I like to go to. I'm not going to say where specifically just for privacy because they're a small business and like that'd be a little too close for comfort. Let's not do that. But I went there for a sale that they had. And then while I was out and about, my mom needed me to go stop by a different store and get her something, and I ended up being late. I also knew that some of my mods were busy that day, like collectively, so I called it off yesterday. But speaking of treating yourself, I probably shouldn't have spent the money, but I got myself a treat anyways. If you guys would like to see said treat, it's in my room, but I can go get it if you want me to. We're also not going to talk about how much said treat costed because I don't want to think about it. I really don't. It's hot here today. I'm already sweating, but to be fair, I also usually sweat during my streams anyways, and I think it's just because there's that massive light beating on me, which you think I would be used to by now, and I'm not. I'm trying to see what I can drop to free up space. Or, okay. If I get up really, really fast to go and grab said treat, will you guys stay here? I know exactly where it is. It's not going to take me very long. And then I keep running around, so I'm trying to figure out what I can set down. Probably just set these down. Or put it in storage. Okay. Speaking of the weather, though, and temperature, by the way, let me see. So this is gonna be in Fahrenheit. It says it's 97 here and feels like 105, which is like very average for the past several days. You'd like to see the tree? Okay. Well, I'm not gonna take that long. Stay here. I'll be back. Oh, wait, where's the mic? Okay, hold on. Second. Okay, I couldn't find my mic at first. I was like, where is it? But here's the tree. It's a massive crystal. For comparison here, hold on. Here's this tube of tinted chapstick that I have for size comparison, if this helps at all. I'm pretty sure this is a type of opal. The little patterns that you see on it that kind of look like mossy veins or something. It's called like a crystal. If a crystal has that on there, it means that it's dendritic. And I'm pretty sure this is either dendritic opal or a dendritic agate of some sort. I'm just not really sure which one. It also has some weight to it. I can carry it just fine, but like, it's heavy also. I can hold it like this. I don't know, I really like it. There's this side too. This side has like slightly bluish sort of tones to it, which is what makes me think that it's a dendritic opal tower, because the pieces of dendritic opal that I've seen have that like bluish kind of gray hue to it. What color is it? It's hard to tell with the lighting. In person, it's like a whitish cream color, and then there's the back part that has that bluish gray tone to it, and then all the little lines that you see on there are pretty much the same color in person. In fact, I might just make that as part of my stream setup, because I used to do that a lot with crystals. I'm gonna go back to the screen now because I need to be productive in the game at the moment. Oh yeah. The only reason I'm doing this instead of getting right into the dailies and filters right away is because I need money in the game. So, wait. The bugs. I think it's the bugs that I can sell directly to Tommy as long as I have the overalls on. I'm gonna double check on that though, but wasn't that pretty? I like it. Okay. That says can sell crops, fruit, and bugs directly to Nook's Cranny. Not the fish, but the bugs. Okay. But that's if I've donated them. So what I'm gonna do is gather a bunch of the bugs and stop by Blathers really fast and see what he says about them. And then if none of them are acceptable for donations, that means that I can sell them. Okay, I can grab one more. The little shelf behind you to display your crystals. Right now, they're on a nightstand in my room and then on my windowsill. And my windowsill is very full now. Like, there is no room anymore at all. Also, hey, is the chat box thing not working? I just noticed that. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. I think just running behind a little bit today. I'm gonna see if he okay, none of these can be donated, which is great. That means I can go sell all of these right now. By the way, I wondering, have you guys been feeling like YouTube's been like really glitchy lately? If you watch streams on mobile, it feels like the emojis in chat are weirdly very large, and I don't know why. That, and then whenever I was trying to look at YouTube Studio on my phone earlier, it was not wanting to load even though I have Wi-Fi. It was really weird. I just feel like it's been really glitchy lately. Hello, Nuclear Seagull, welcome in. Athena is sleeping with her head on the pillow next to me. Tell her I love her. Please and thank you. They're large on my iPad too. And I feel like even though it's an iPad, I feel like it's considered in the category of being like watching YouTube on mobile and using it on mobile. Again, even though it's an iPad. So I think it's probably just a YouTube mobile glitch of some sort that needs updating. Hopefully this will get me enough to, wait, will that work? Close, okay. I have a lot of the same bugs stacked up in that one section of my island, so I think they'll probably do. Go and grab all of those and sell those. I just mentioned they moved the comment section where the original live chat was and then moved the live chat to where the comment section was. Why is YouTube doing this? I saw that a while back too, and it drives me nuts. Like, I'm more used to it now than I was at first, but like, I don't like it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. Like, they did that for what? I mean, I know you have to keep apps and programs updated and keep them fresh, that way people want to keep using them, but it was fine where it was, and it made a lot more sense functionality-wise to keep it there. Like, why would they do that? I want to know. Whose decision was that and why? I have a lot of questions. I'm only doing this first. I want to make sure that I can pay off everything relief first. Just gonna, I know if I do save that for last, I'm probably going to forget. Need bells, I can donate a few million. I don't know if that's gonna be allowed for the challenge because a lot of it's like grinding to do everything pretty much on your own aside from the weekend markets, but thank you so much for offering. Genuinely, I do appreciate it. I just don't know if that would be like against the rules per se, because I feel like that might be considered cheating, but thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, all of these have been donated, I'm pretty sure. And if not, I wasn't deliberately breaking the rule, and that's what counts. I've said it a couple times, but for community challenge stuff, genuinely, as long as you're trying your best to adhere to whatever rules exist for something, then I feel like that's what counts. Like, inevitably, you're probably gonna break a rule by accident sometimes, and I feel like it's not that deep. There are bigger problems in the world. Yeah, I still don't have the trash can recipe yet, so we're just gonna leave all my fees in this corner, and I just won't pick them up until I have the trash can. There we go. Now that that's out of the way and taken care of, let's see what Tom Nook says. I also need to do the dailies, but you know what? Those can be done along the way. One of them I think is just planting new produce, I think. Yeah, okay, this is the 3 housing plot section. I think, if I'm remembering right from whenever Kato did it, I think you have to pick whatever villagers show up first. I might be remembering that wrong though, so if I'm wrong, somebody please tell me. I think that you do. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I think. What else for that? Interesting. Okay, I can't grab anything else yet. Let's go find spots for these builder houses. I think I'm gonna try to, if I can, try to be more careful about where I place the plots, just because since you have to grind a lot more to get bells in this game, or not in the game in general, but in the challenge, excuse me, I meant to say the challenge. Bells are a bit harder to come by, and so I want to make sure that I like where they're placed on the off chance that I'm not gonna be able to move them for a little bit. Salting pole, right? Hello, David. Welcome to the stream. The way that I thought this went all the way down for a second, and then I was like, wait a minute, why is there a cliff? I still don't have a ladder, and I want to go up there so bad, and I can't. I want to go up there. What do y'all remember when we get the ladder recipe? Because I feel like I'm losing my mind. think for the villager houses, since I'm still kind of limited on where I can go, now let me see what this looks like on the map. Also gonna that reason being is because I was lurking in the Sidcast stream earlier, and I realized that we have literally the exact same maps. Like, literally, like they're completely identical. I wanted to take a picture so I could show her. Oh, so when you're actually filling them in, you get it. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, that is not enough room. I don't get it though. Why would you need that much room? Back a little bit. Will that help? How's everybody staying, by the way? I've had, when I say a slow day today, I mean like I was very tired a lot of today. I really don't know why either. Like I ate and everything, I've hydrated, I slept, etc. I've had caffeine, and I have just been so sleepy today, and I don't get why. I've seen some people hunt for their villager plots for the challenge. I think I'm just gonna let mine autofill. I know that's kind of risky, but like it is what it is. Wait a second. I'm a little bit confused. I swear I thought that we had to get the campsite before you get the plots. I'm just such a good Animal Crossing player, aren't I? I've been playing this game since it came out, and I'm always forgetting things anyways. Like, you'd think that I would have this kind of stuff, like, totally down, memorized, and I just
Laces
don't.
snack crumbles and ants under Lexi pillow. Enjoy your ants, Lexi. Now that nasty tooth fairy can stay away from my claim to people's pillows.
Okay, I just want to know, though, what kind of snack would you crumble up for the tooth fairy? If for some reason the tooth fairy was to be visiting you, what snack would you crumble up and leave for them? I'm curious. I feel like teeny tiny pieces of cotton candy would be a really good idea. That or like some kind of crushed up lollipop. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Aunt Fairy. I appreciate it. That was Athena's message of the day. Thank you for your wisdom, Athena. Oh, there we go. There's the recipe for the ladder. We were just talking about that. Speaking of pillows, I got a new pillow the other night. It's a cooling pillowcase. It's so comfy. Like a month ago, you guys remember how the Winston Squishmallow was the one that I would use for a back cushion? The Winston Squishmallow has become the pillow that I sleep with at night, and he has flattened like a pancake. In my defense, though, once you get it flat enough to really use the pillow, Squishmallows are really comfy. They make great pillows. I'm glad they're all in the same general area. It'll make it easier to keep track of them. We're just gonna do a lot at it. Or actually, should I just craft the ladder first? I feel like I should. Oh, I already have everything. Okay, cool. Well, let me just go back to my house and then craft the ladder, and then we'll get on to filling out stuff for the plots one by one. Go. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, super random, I just was thinking, oh, but hear me out. Today on the 2nd is whatever, the closed beta started for Palia. And then the open beta starts on the 10th. So there's people that got to play it a little bit early, depending on if they were selected or not, which to my knowledge, I think was very random. I wasn't chosen, but it's okay. I really wanted to stream Animal Crossing today anyways. So I guess that worked out. I don't mind waiting a little bit longer. I clicked that way too fast. I think it said the orange table, air, and then like the clay pot. But let me double check. Yeah, okay. Well, I was close. Orange mounted clock, table, and then the pot. Okay. Got it. I think I just need straight up clay for that. Okay, I already have some. We're good there. Let me just go around and try to get a bunch of the fruit trees. question for you guys. So in regards to the next Animal Crossing game, of course we don't know for sure when that'll be out, but in terms of things like native fruits,
Lexi, I have a body pillow so I can take my anger out on it. Do you think I have a problem or do you think it is good thing?
I mean, I feel like this donation was like meant to be like funny, but like genuinely, like if somebody's doing that, I mean, there's worse ways to be taking out your anger. So I feel like if that's your coping mechanism of choice, I feel like that's a good thing. At least it's on something that's not alive, like it's a pillow. So like, I feel like that's a healthy way to cope. Like if you genuinely were to be that angry, like I feel like that's a good way to cope. I'm also not a therapist, so please don't. Please don't take my words very literally, but I feel like that's a good coping mechanism. Not bananas. I wish that I like bananas and I don't. They're too mushy. They taste weird to me. With that being said, I will eat a smoothie that has a banana blended into it, like if it's got other fruits too. But if it's just banana, absolutely not. It's a no from me. I'm good. Now, I feel like I should be okay to craft everything. Oh, on ACNH? Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, what? They used to have bananas and they took them out, which didn't make any sense to me. Mini rant here about Animal Crossing, but in New Leaf, they brought in fruits like lemons, mangoes. I still struggle with this one, but I don't know if it's like lychee or lychee, but it's that one, and then bananas. And then, what the fact that all of those feel like tropical in some way, shape, or form, and like to some extent. And then whenever the Tropical New Horizons game came out, they took those out. And that had just never made sense to me. Maybe they had a good reason for it, and it's just something that I don't understand, but I feel like it doesn't make any sense, right? Don't y'all see what I mean? I want them to bring all those back. That, and then I mentioned this a while ago, but could you imagine if, as another type of bush that you could plant on your town island, whatever we end up having next, could you imagine if you could have like berry bushes? You could have like a blackberry bush, a strawberry bush, blueberry bush, etc. Like, I just feel like that would be so cute. And it would just be another really great way to incorporate things like farming, using natural things for decor. And especially if you use something like a cottagecore island or a cottagecore town, I feel like that would help a lot. So cute to have more of a variety of fruits. Because don't get me wrong, I love what we have now, but it would be really cool to have a variety. Here we go. And for the exterior items, I don't know what they are. Hello, William. Welcome to the stream. I have the hay bed, the swing bench, and the barrel. Okay. I feel like those are usually pretty easy. Y'all need to manifest good vibes for me, because I'm planning to just let those autofill. I'm nervous for who they end up being. For all I know, I could get lucky and I get really good villagers, but I'm worried.
Lexi, time to play some Animal Crossing. Animal down for maintenance for 4 hours. Okay, well, I got Stardew Valley. Sorry, Stardew down for 6 hours of maintenance. Mario Kart. Nintendo Network down. Shiver, let me.
That's actually happened before, where I would be streaming and then randomly something would be down for maintenance, and then it'd be like, well, or I'd be planning on doing like online, like playing X game with you or whatever it is. And then it goes for maintenance, or there's some sort of update. Like, genuinely, that has happened before. I'm gonna go in my house, by the way, to try and get some extra crafting materials. I feel like since the song playing, by the way, is a little more upbeat, and like the beats are happening faster, I feel like it's a little bit loud, or that's just me. Let me know if you guys agree. And thank you for the donation, by the way. I appreciate it. It could just be me feeling like it is, but let me know if anybody agrees. I'd hate for it to just sit there that way, like unknowingly. Also, Zach Risk Crossing and Lexi are separate people. They're both me, but one is my old alter ego that I used to be on YouTube. I can't believe it's been so long since I rebranded. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome to the stream. It sounds like I'm far away. Let me try and fix that. Hold on just a second. Okay, I think I fixed it. Let me know if it's any better now, please. Thank you so much for pointing that out, by the way. I appreciate it. Wait, what were the items? The hay bed was one of them. Where's the hay bed? There's the hay bed and like 2 other things. I don't have enough stuff, so let's go get some weeds for the hay bed. It's better. Thanks. Of course, you're welcome. I think me and Soph have been mods for over a year. I want to go back and find the date whenever I modded you guys on streams. I always mod everybody whenever there's actively a stream going, just because it's fun and it's exciting. Where's my vaulting pole? I guess I could just go across the bridge. Not the silent fart donation. That reminds me, so Kato also chose farmer, and there was like a whole several minutes in chat whenever she was trying to decide on an island name, and it had to start with an F because she chose farmer. And for like several minutes straight, everybody kept suggesting names that had the word fart involved in it in some way. And it was just, I've never seen the word fart put so many times into a stream chat. It was just really funny. I don't know the exact date. I'm not gonna lie, neither do I. I just needed some of these for the hay bed. And while I'm over here, I think I'm gonna double check what the other items were, because I remember the hay bed, but I can't remember the other things. Okay, I'm sure that's enough, right? Okay, cool. Let me just go see what the other ones were. Okay, the hay bed, the swing bench, the barrel. Got it, I can remember that now. I might need some extra wood. Do I have the flimsy axe with me? Swing bench and barrel, thank you. Remember in the early 2000s when kids would call other kids fart knockers? I did not do that. But I like the word, it's funny. I don't have a flimsy axe, so I've got to craft a new one. If favorite them, it's easier to remember than unfavorite after you finish the list. I can't believe I never thought to do that. That is such a good idea. Let me go ahead and do that now. Okay. Favorite that item. And then swinging bench, where is it? There we go. And then the barrel. There we go. Thank you for the idea. I can't believe I never thought of that. I've been seeing these, by the way, and it makes me kind of want to try and do a money tree. And I don't think that's against the rules. I would have to double check, but like if it's not, I'm definitely gonna do that. So we got the barrel and then the hay bed. I know I have enough for that. I don't have enough for the swing bench, so I'm gonna have to get more wood in a moment for that, but I can get the hay bed. I was using the randomized name first started to name animals. There were some interesting ones. Some of them I feel like aren't even actual words. And then it's just a piece of stone and then some, like a twig to make a flimsy axe, right? Because I don't want to chop down the full tree. I just want to get the wood from it. Okay, I thought so. Just hit 3 stars today, KK Slider tomorrow, and either CJ or Flick are coming to my island. It looks like a bargain basement Korean world down here. Man, there's like an entire, here, I'll show you. There's an entire section of my island. It's not as full as it was before because I got some of it donated and some of it sold. But I made this whole area up here for bugs, and again, a lot of it got donated and sold, and then all the fish are down here because CJ hasn't shown up yet for me, but I think it might just be because I don't have a whole lot of villagers yet. But they're like crowding my entire beach, and it was the same way with hard mode. I mean, not the item I was looking for, but thank you, Animal Crossing. There we go. I just need literally one branch. I still don't have the trash can, so I can't pay the fees that way. But I am just setting them here, and I can't spend or use any of that until I have the trash can to put it in. Not that I would spend it anyways, but you know what I meant. I have my own crafting table as well, but sometimes if I'm just closer, I'll go in here anyways, just because like it's more convenient. Hardmode was worse because I'm just saving the high value fish and bugs this time. I feel like having tried both now, I mean, I haven't been playing Rags to Riches as long as I did for hard mode, but like having played both now, I feel like I like Rags to Riches a lot more. I looked and didn't see anything about not being able to place or plant any money trees. I'll probably go ahead and do it then. Okay, let's go farm for some wood, because I'm probably just gonna get a lot right away since I know the other items are inevitably gonna need some wood as well. By the way, Allie, how have you been? I hope you and the baby are doing okay. Hope y'all are doing good. You also don't have to share anything in stream chat, by the way, that you aren't comfy with in regards to that, but I just wanted to see if y'all were doing okay. It looks like it's gonna be one of those days where I get a lot of hardwood. I feel like usually for me, whenever that happens, it's either a bunch of hardwood or a bunch of softwood. It's never just like the normal wood. And I love that the second I say that, it's like, actually, psych, we're gonna give you all 3 of the normal wood. I mean, it has happened before where it gave me like only one kind of wood, but I feel like the second that I acknowledged it, it decided to stop doing that. Oh, I thought I was in front of the tree. I just like swung into the air. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask, so if you guys have gotten to the point of having the 3 villager plots in Rags to Riches, I know some of you here have tried it, or if maybe you're still playing it. And if you have, I just was wondering, who were your 3 villagers? I don't have them yet, but we're gonna find out in a little bit. My starters were Tammy and Boots. Tammy is in the bear cub, not the monkey. I know how inconsistent the wood drop rates are. Same. I mean, you can deal with it, like it's like doable, but it's just frustrating. Not impossible by any means, but just irritating. But you guys, you know what was worse though? Whenever the game first came out and we started playing Bunny Day, the spawn rate for the eggs was absolutely insane. Like, no matter where you went or what you did, you just could not escape the eggs. Like, they were just everywhere. Instead of calling it New Horizons, they could have just called it Animal Crossing New Egg. Because everything was very eggy at first. I feel like that should be enough for right now, and then I can always go back and craft another flimsy axe and get more wood if I have to, but I feel like that should be enough. My starters are Phoebe and Stinky. First 3 villagers are Filbert, Norma, and Bengal, and then Zal, Pashmina, and Fauna. I feel like that's a pretty good group. I like pretty much all of those villagers. Do you like them, or are you just kind of like dealing with them because like you have to for the time being? I feel like I'd be content with those villagers. So many eggs, literally like you could not escape them. Like it was like eating, sleeping, breathing, eggs everywhere. And I'm pretty positive about this one, but I'm just double checking anyways to be sure. In terms of villagers for Rags to Riches, you, like, no matter what villagers you get and what you have, whenever they eventually get the thought bubble and they ask to leave you, you just have to let them go, right? Like, regardless. I'm just making sure. I'm good. Bengal and Pashmina were 5th ticket picks, but there are much worse out there. Absolutely. There's definitely villagers I like more than them, but also, like, if I were to have them, like, I'd be content with that. Yep, okay, I thought so. Everything's going all right. Moving is difficult, but I try to take walks when I can. I had an appointment today and she's about 7 pounds, 5 ounces, and she can come at any time. Her due date is August 22nd. Well, I hope everything goes well for you. Please do not feel compelled to be super active in the community thing, because like you have much higher priorities at the moment. I love you. I hope everything is going well. And whenever the time comes and you have your baby, hope that goes healthily and smoothly. Really, truly. And then in regards to any kind of like birth plan details, I hope all of that goes however you're planning for it to. Porters don't have to invite campsite visitors, but you have to let them go if they ask. Wait, so if you get a campsite filter that like you want to move in, like if they don't want to move in, then you have to like let them leave? Is that what you mean? I might have totally misinterpreted that message. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I like totally understand messages wrong like that whenever I'm live. Wooden block stereo, wooden rose block, and the rose wreath. I said wooden rose block. That is not what that said, but we can pretend that it said that. Okay, and then while I still have that fresh in my head, let me go ahead and unfavorite these items. Then you can say yes or no to a campsite filter. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I just misunderstood what you said. Anybody you have to let go if they ask. Okay, got it. I chose farmer, and I'm pretty happy with what I have from him, especially because if I do decide to quit, everything I already have is the perfect template to start on my fall cottagecore island, so I'm pretty content with it. Interior items. The wooden block stuff, stereo and table, and then the rose wreath. Hi people, hello Charlotte, welcome to the stream. A wooden block stereo and the wooden block table, I think it said. Yeah, the stereo and the table, and then the rose wreath. Where is that? Where's the rose wreath? There we go. Your dinner, you're good. Take your time. I hope you enjoy your food. Since I'm over here where a lot of the flowers are, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab those next because I feel like that makes the most sense in my head. I really need to get the tool ring because it gets so annoying shifting around between the items one by one, just like with the arrows. I always feel so bad just like grabbing the petals, like the flowers look so sad afterwards. I mean, it's okay, but I feel bad. I have enough yellow ones and I need 2 more red and 2 more white ones. How's everyone? I'm good. I mean, I've been sleepy today, but I'm good. Thank you for asking. I hope you've been well. Okay, there's no more up there. That looks so pretty from right here, seeing the waterfall. Actually, while I'm up here, I might go ahead and hit some of these trees. I feel like I might run out of wood pretty fast, especially with the softwood, because for the wooden block furniture, you have to make the toy and then use that wooden block toy as like another ingredient or item in terms of making wooden block for based furniture. Never mind. I was gonna farm for a lot, but then it broke really fast. This is the thing with those. I like being able to use those even when I have a bunch of stuff on an island, challenge or not. I just like just that we don't have to break down a tree, but I can get the extra wood that I need. I just forget how quickly they break. You know, because a lot of time I don't want to fully chop down a tree. I just want the wood. Okay. I think after I get all the stuff for the builders sorted out, I'm gonna like shift from doing that for a moment to go and do the dailies. I haven't even done my dailies yet. I tried to jump into the builders as soon as I could. That's done. What do I need for the other items? Do I somehow have enough wood for those? I feel like I won't. Yeah, I need, wait, actually, okay, I have enough softwood and iron nuggets for that. And then I have enough softwood for that as well. But once I craft one of these, I'm gonna run out of softwood. So maybe I should just go ahead and make another flimsy axe and then farm for wood again. I'm using the stone axe and just keeping the regular axe in my storage for specific chopping tree needs. Because the stone axe can do the same thing as a flimsy axe, right? Just like doesn't break as quickly. I always do this whenever I need branches. I just spam shake the same tree repeatedly. I mean, it works. You just have to like sometimes stand in different positions because after it spawned several pieces of branch, you can't stand in the same spot because it's blocking where it would need to drop at. If that even made sense. I still have stone, right? Yeah, okay. I have a lot of stone. Hi, just joining in. Hello, Nora. Welcome to the live stream. How are you guys? Oh yeah, I forgot. I was already looking at the autofill, so It's fine. But I forgot that whenever you come in after finishing one of the plots, Tom looks like, hey, how is it? And then that's as soon as it autofills. Those bright shiny teeth? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. They're actually not very bright IRL because I drink a lot of coffee, but thank you. The lighting makes them look a little bit more white, but thank you, David. Hello, Sedef. Welcome to the stream. Here we go. Thank you so much. I struggle mentally or get stressed sometimes, but I have supportive people around me, thankfully, to help out. Absolutely. And I know I'm not there in person or anything, but if you ever want to, like, DM me on Discord about anything that you're going through, whatever, you're more than welcome to. You're welcome, Lexi. How are you? I'm good. Sleepy, but good. How are you? We already got that tree. Did I get this one? No. Okay. Let's manifest that it gives me a bunch of softwood because that's what I need the most currently. Watch me say that and then it just gives me a bunch of hardwood. That's going to be annoying, but I'm also not going to be surprised. I'm good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I love how I kept hitting that anyways, even though I knew it wasn't spawning wood at that moment. I just kept going. Now I was supposed to go on a big trip next month. Wait, did something happen? I just was guessing because like sometimes when people say that, it means that something got canceled. Did it get canceled? If it did, I am so sorry. Remember, you seemed really excited about it. I hope it didn't get canceled because that's going to make me sad on your behalf. Oh, by the way, there's something else I wanted to mention. So again, I was lurking in the Sidcast stream earlier. She also chose Farmer, and she said something about, of all the different categories for Rags to Riches, I believe that at this point, considering a lot more people have started it now, regardless of how far along you are, I think she said that there's the least amount of fashionistas. At first, it was mostly farmers, and then a lot more people started choosing Forager, Fashionista, and Fugitive. But now, the one with the least amount of people, I think she said was Fashionista. We had to cancel because of family stuff that happened. I'm so sorry. I remember you seemed really excited for that. Could we get some hearts for both Sidef and Allie at the moment, by the way? For both of them, please and thank you. Here. I'm going to send some of the Lexi emoji and then with the Portia one. There we go. I keep forgetting that I can't walk all the way down here. I've had so many islands where I can just run straight down this way. So it's an instinct to do that, and I keep having to remind myself that I can't walk that way anymore. And I guess I could once I get terraforming, but still. Wish I could help. It's okay. Things happen for a reason. But still, though, I hope both of you are doing okay, and I hope that both of you feel better soon. Do I have everything now? Okay, I have a lot more softwood than before. I think I'll be good now. I just need to craft the toys before I can craft the other furniture. I didn't even bother checking who autofilled into the first plot, and to be honest, I might wait to check until all 3 of them are done, just so we can find out like all of them at the same time. Unless you want to go find out now, then I can go look. Just let me know. I'm just gonna go ahead while I'm over here, craft 2 of the wooden block toys back to back. It's annoying how you have to craft one of those just to make wooden block furniture every time. You have to 3 autofill. I'm just gonna let them autofill as well. This is one of those times where I really wish we had bulk crafting, but we don't, unfortunately. Actually, yeah, I guess I could do either. Would you guys rather wait and see all 3 of them at once they're all 3 autofilled, or do you want to go and just see each of them as we get them. There we go, okay. My autofills were Rodeo, Rosie, and Mitzi. Rodeo, slightly questionable, but Rosie and Mitzi I think are great ones to get for autofills. Okay, what was everything else? Oh wait, I didn't even check. Let me see. You are so chill, I'd have to look right away. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Now that you saying that kind of makes me want to go look. You know what? I think I will. Let me just go ahead and favorite these first because I can and will lose them in like a matter of like 20 seconds if I don't. Okay, it was the bird bath. Natural something. Bird bath. What was the other one? Okay, favorite that. What was the other thing? I'm already losing it. Where was it? Hello? Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. No, thank you. It was natural something. Table in the chair. Table in the chair. Natural table and chair. I have to repeatedly say that to myself. There we go. Now that they're favorited, we're gonna see this together. You can pretend to hold my hand because now I'm a little nervous to see who it is. Alfonso, not ideal, but I feel like this could also be significantly worse, so I'll take it. Now, it would not have been my first pick, but could definitely be worse. Okay. Now that I've seen that, I'm gonna go ahead and unfavorite some of the other items that were there from before. There we go. I like Alfonso. I feel like he's one of those voters that's just like kind of neutral. I mean, could definitely be worse, but also like not like great. They're just kind of like in the middle. It's kind of so-so for me. If you want more people, you have to wait for 14 days for one to ask. Wait, what? Then was got Alfonso, who had an alligator jock. I feel like the alligator villagers have the same energy for me as the gorilla villagers. And by that, I mean, some of them are kind of good. Some of them are kind of like, eh. They're like some of my least favorite species, to be honest. Says, oh wait, so to say they got Rosie and you got Alfonso. What's funny is that they're like the few important characters in the Animal Crossing movie, which I still haven't seen and I want to. I gotta go make dinner. I hope the rest of the stream goes well and that you get nice autofills. You're all amazing and you matter. Absolutely, Allie. Thank you for the positivity and I hope that you have a good night. I named my island Fairhaven after the town Wildflowers. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Also, hey, I don't have any iron nuggets, so we're gonna go on a little spree of trying to find some. I also don't know how many. I probably should have counted. I guess I'll just hit a few of the rocks and hope that that's enough. If I have to, I guess I could just go to a Nook Miles Ticket Island to get some extra iron nuggets. I haven't seen it either, but from what I've heard, it's about a girl named I, like that, or like I, or like A. I don't know how I should say that. I moved into a village to meet her neighbors, another boy named you. I would love to watch that. Does anybody know if there's a way that you can watch that in the US? I don't know if there is. I was getting so many in the Nook Miles Ticket Islands. I feel like I sometimes get a lot on my own island. It just depends. Like, it's very hit or miss for me. Sometimes I'm really lucky with it and I feel like I get a lot, and other times I get like nothing. Yeah, like, is there a way to like legally watch it in the US? Because I thought for some reason like it wasn't something that you could get available in the US. So if I'm wrong about that, somebody please correct me, because I don't want to be walking around like saying something like that incorrectly. So I feel like that wouldn't come off as very kind of me. I think there's an English dub free on YouTube. I mean, I would be fine with watching it if it had ads. Like, if that's all it's gonna take to be able to watch it, I'm open to it. I already hit that one. I love that I wasted my last hit on a rock that didn't even have any hits left on it. I'm back from dinner. I will send a picture of Athena watching stream while I was gone. I would love to see that. I love Athena. I love cats in general. Speaking of cats, by this is like kind of a very random question, but if anybody has their 2 cents to add in for this, I just want to know what you guys think. You know those greenies treats that you can get either for your cat or your dogs, different versions of them that are meant to be like helpful for cleaning your cat's teeth? Do those actually help to keep your cat's teeth and breath fresh, or no? What theme are you gonna do for this island? Honestly, I don't think I'm really gonna do a theme because I want to mainly try and reach the goals for the island. And then if I end up quitting the challenge for whatever reason or another, I'll just make it cottagecore. Oh yeah, I have heard of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I just am terrified of trying to stream that because I feel like that's gonna get me coppa'd really, really, really fast. It's cute though. That, and I think it's Apple Arcade only. And I don't even know how I would stream that. And nothing else in here to work with, so. Remind me, DIY recipes. What does it cost to, or what is it required to make a shovel? Oh, just hard, okay, that's fine. Any dry food or treat helps them clean their teeth because it scrapes them. Does it do more than, do more other hard treats? To know. It looks like next ACNH is only on Apple Arcade, which is unfortunate. Okay, I realized now that you meant Hello Kitty, the Hello Kitty game, but I swear for some reason I thought you meant there was like somehow like already an announcement for the next mainline Animal Crossing game, but I was like, hold up, when did this happen? I think my cats didn't like them. I've only given them to Luna like once, but she seemed to like them. And I just was wondering if it'd be like an easy way to help keep her breath a bit more fresh. Wonder if I theme Fairy Farm Core? I've never heard of combining those two, but I feel like that could be fun. I'm especially asking because I have tried to brush her teeth on more than one account and she is not having it. She just doesn't let me. I try though. I promise there's effort. I'm sorry that I randomly changed the subject, by the way, whenever I brought that up. I just, I really wanted to ask to get other people's opinions on it. Because in terms of treats for her, I kind of want to start getting those if there's enough good reviews and information out there about them. Just like an extra boosted way to keep her breath fresh. Yeah, there ends up being more flesh and blood in her teeth after my cat bites me when I try to brush. She doesn't necessarily get mean about it, but she just doesn't like whenever I get the toothbrush like all up in her business to try and brush her teeth. Like she just will pull away from me. Even if I'm holding her real good to keep her still, she just doesn't like it. So where am I going? Where's the next rock? I'm going to make time for both this challenge and Fae Farm next month. I don't know what I'm going to do. I still haven't pre-ordered Fae Farm. Are the pre-orders still available? Like, can you still do it or no? Wow, thank you so much for all the iron nuggets. I love how it's just all stone and then one piece of clay, just one. And I brush my cat's teeth, I never have. Some cats really just don't let you. I feel like though that's when stuff like treats like greenies to help keep your pet's breath. I keep stuttering over my own words. What I'm trying to say is I feel like that's when something like greenies comes into play, and then of course like taking your pet to get dentals periodically. But like definitely, especially if your pet's the kind of pet to allow you to do it, definitely do it. I think so, I'm not sure. You'll have to check. I hope you still can. I mean, it's not the end of the world for me if I can't do it anymore for some reason. Like, I'm still gonna play it, and I'm sure I'm gonna love it, but that'll be frustrating. So I was hoping that I could pre-order it. Did I run out of rocks to hit? I mean, I have enough Nook Miles to be able to buy a ticket to go to a mystery island to get more iron. In fact, I might just do that now, to be honest, because I do really need iron nuggets. I have like none. You know what, you guys? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let me go get myself a ticket, or wait. Never mind. Tom Nook already had one set up for me at the airport, so we're just gonna skedaddle on over there. And because I have the flimsy shovel, I feel like I should either upgrade that into a more normal shovel, or I could just craft an extra flimsy shovel just so that way, if this one breaks, since it's flimsy, then I'll have a backup one while I'm already there. Yeah, I'll just go. I mean, I know I have to go get more and it's required me to use one just now, but it's fine. I feel like that's for a good reason. Okay. And we're just gonna go ahead and use the one they already have for me there. I have another question, by the way. So I feel like it's something I should know by now, considering how long I've been playing this game for, but I just genuinely don't know. How do I know which one my sister fruit is? My native fruit is oranges, but like, how am I supposed to tell what my sister fruit is? I know that's another important thing for this challenge. I realize though that me going here is gonna, I think, have a villager pop up. Honestly, I may take them. I may not. It depends on who it is, to be honest. I'm mainly going here to get the iron nuggets. Did your mom send your fruit? It's always random, I think, but it's a fruit that your mom sends you. I think she sent me my mail already that had it in there, but I don't remember exactly what. I think it might have been peaches, but I'm not 100%. Somebody said it's what your mom sends you sometimes, but you only know for sure when you find a sister fruit island. Is the sister fruit island like the first one that comes up that's not your native fruit? Like, I just got here and they gave me oranges. The start of this song, by the way, has dish clanking noises at first. So if you're hearing that and wondering what it was, that's what it would be. It's part of the song. Poppy! Queen! Okay, low-key. Low-key. Should I tell her to come over? Because I could. You know, I'm just gonna have her do it. Cause like what a great villager to stumble across randomly. She's adorable, honestly. And let's say if I do go through with that idea I was talking about in terms of having a fall cottagecore island, I feel like she would be really good for that. Yeah, she's adorable. And yes, the only non-native fruit. I'm not 100%, but like I'm pretty sure. I remember my mom in the game mailing me a peach. So I think my sister fruit would be peaches. But I'll continue to look into that and see if I can figure out for certain if it is or not. She's the cutest. She's adorable. I'm digging an extra hole right here so that way it can't like push me away too far. There we go. Oh yeah. Mystery Islands definitely give you a lot more iron nuggets. Sometimes I get really, really lucky on my own island and I get rocks that give me that amount. But it's pretty 50-50. Ooh, Animal Crossing related question for you guys. There's no right or wrong answer here. It's just strictly out of wanting to get everybody's opinions to see what you think about this. I've seen a handful of people say that for the next Animal Crossing game, they think it'd be really cool, where it could be something like Animal Crossing New Planet, and like everything's in a galaxy of some sort, and you get like your own custom planet, etc. Would you guys like that, or would you not like that? I feel like I'd be open to trying it, but realistically, I feel like I would end up not really enjoying that much. And I feel like that for me, it's because it would feel too far off from what Animal Crossing originally started. Like, it wouldn't feel as much of Animal Crossing to me, if that makes sense. Again, I'd be open to trying it if that were real, and I'd be happy for everybody else that liked it and played it, but I feel like it just wouldn't be for me. If it's Cottage Griffey, end up doing that. Exactly. So I just feel like she's perfect. In, like, every possible way for my situation. I think I would, but I would rather have it be its own original idea than being something related to ACNH. I don't feel like it would be a bad idea per se. I just feel like it's something that wouldn't be for me. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not against it whatsoever. I just don't feel like it'd be really my thing. Imagine though if, like, adding upon that, I mentioned this before, that I feel like it'd be really cool for Animal Crossing if in the next game you could choose between having a town or an island. But could you imagine additionally you could have like a town, an island, or a planet? And like, let's say that let's say you have a town, okay, but your best friend has a planet. What if to get to their planet, to go see them and hang out with them, you had to take a rocket ship there? And then we have a whole brand new NPC that is in charge of driving, I guess. I don't know if that's where flying it, I don't know. But like, they'd be in charge of taking me there in the rocket ship. That would be cool. But if it was only having planets, I think I wouldn't like that. Instead of Animal Crossing neighbors, you have alien neighbors. Imagine if there's like a secret little shop on a planet that was only run by aliens in Animal Crossing. There's family texting me? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I try not to look at my phone a whole lot whenever I'm streaming, but it was something for my family, so I just was making sure that it wasn't something super urgent. Oh, I love when I accidentally dig holes. No, but really, that's one of my biggest pet peeves in Animal Crossing was when you're like getting really into, like, you're hitting it back to back what you're supposed to, and then you accidentally dig a hole and it ruins the whole thing. I think it'd be cool if it was like Happy Home Paradise where we can pick that season we want to have it anytime. The idea I just had today was that we swim out from our island to discover the net is broken and we can reach other islands and we can make rafts to bring things over. I love that. I love that so much, actually. I've always like wanted to be able to go past the nets more. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's a reason they put the nets there, but I think it'd be cool to be able to like swim under them or like have some kind of way to get past them, kind of like how what you were saying. That'd be cool. Okay, how many do I have now? I feel like that's gotta be enough, at least for now. That makes me kind of tempted though to go and use some of my Nook Miles to get another ticket and then go hunting again. I might save that until I end up needing more iron nuggets. I feel like I might end up running out soon and needing more. I did not mean to do that. There we go. There we are. I don't know. Wait, I know the plots for whenever you get the 3 villagers. It's gonna. I think it's like normal, peppy, and then I can't remember the other one. I think it's Jock. And I don't know which one of these is gonna be Poppy's plot, but I'm excited to see what the third one ends up being. And then for the exterior items, let's see. The bird bath over here. The bird bath is really pretty, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still waiting for my Ables to have the overalls. If not, I have to check on market this weekend. I just didn't get the Ables very fast, to be honest. Wait, actually, wait, do we even have it now? Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't even have it. I got mine at a market. I haven't been progressing very fast in comparison to a lot of other people, which is fine. I'm not playing it every single day. I'm worried that I'm going to get really bad burnout again, but I just didn't get it very quickly. So instead I just got it from someone's market, which honestly I would recommend. I have them sold in the market this weekend. I feel like that is such a helpful and kind thing to do, because a lot of people probably don't have ables yet, and if they do, like, you know, what are the odds of getting that specific outfit to spawn, you know? So thank you for getting those and selling them for other people. That's very nice of you. I clicked that way too fast. It's a habit, to be honest. Okay, wooden simple bed, wooden chair, and the classic picture. Okay. Wooden simple bed, the wooden chair, and classic picture. Trying to repeat that to myself so I don't forget. Wooden simple bed, the chair, and the picture. I'm gonna turn this over. The reason I'm saying that is because I'm in a family group chat and they're talking about stuff related to somebody's bachelorette party, and they're blowing up my phone, and I keep getting the screen to light up and it's distracting. Well, I just realized another thing. There's too many options to be able to make this a poll. I've done it before with Animal Crossing noses, but not with the eyes, because there's too many options. But when it comes to making a new character in Animal Crossing, whether that's for a certain challenge or if you're just making a new island for fun, do you feel like you have a favorite set of Animal Crossing eyes to use for your character? And if so, what is it? There's a couple that I like, and honestly, it just depends on my mood. You can never go wrong with the one that's just like the classic, like, eyelash one. That's probably not gonna make. I'll just show you right here because I had the mirror. It's kind of hard to describe, but you'll know what I mean whenever I show you. This one right here. I feel like that one's a very classic go-to, but I also really like the one I have now with these ones. And then I also like these ones with the side eyelashes. Stinky invited me over and tried to sell me his stuff. I clicked on his sleeping bag and he sold it to me, and then I had to gift him a bed. Wait, is that something you have to do too, or did you just feel bad for having his bed? I feel like I would feel bad. I get confused very easily, I'm sorry. I really don't try to though, it just happens. Why do literally none of these trees have wood anymore? Oh, you just felt bad, okay. I would feel bad too. Are you guys like me where video games, like let's say there's some kind of dialogue set up where you have to choose either like a mean option, a nice option, or a neutral option for whatever you're gonna say to the character. And I always just feel so horrendously guilty if I say anything remotely mean to whatever that character is. Like even if you're a bad character, I tend to feel bad. And I know it's not real and it's just a video game, but I feel bad anyways. Are y'all like that too? You feel bad too? I mean, unless for some reason the character is really, really like awful and is particularly mean and horrible, then maybe I won't feel as bad. But a lot of the time I just feel really guilty anyways. And I feel like that's a good thing. So I feel like it shows that a person is very empathetic. You know? Like, you know how people go like, oh, like my green flag is blank, or my red flag is blank, or my beige one is blank. I feel like that's a green flag for a person, is if they feel bad about being mean to a video game character in PC. Next game, Crossing game, I want the villagers to have more personality. I saw somebody say a while back that they hope that for the next game, okay, still don't have enough for that, but they hope for the next game that, you know how, for example, peppies are limited to the girl villagers? They thought it'd be cool if like the boy villagers could also be peppies, or that if the girl villagers like could potentially be a jock, etc. Like, you know what I mean? That like any of the villagers could be any personality and not just like having it set to a specific gender. Does that make sense? I feel like that'd be cool too. Like imagine seeing like one of the jock girl villagers. That'd be really cool. I sold an apium to, I don't know if it's, I used to say Pecco, but I think it's supposed to be Pico. I sold an apium to Pico because she asked to buy it when I was carrying one to place it by my shop on my main island. Pico is adorable. She deserves the whole world. Hello, BK. Welcome to the stream. I agree. I want more dialogue and personalities. I feel like the crossover of any character being any of the personalities would be a really fun thing to see. That, and I still like talking to the villagers whenever I do. I'm bad about remembering to talk to them, but I like doing it whenever I do remember. But I will agree that I feel like the personalities got watered down some in terms of dialogue for New Horizons, and I want them to bring the spiciness back, because I feel like they lost some spice. I also don't want this to sound like I'm being hateful about the games. I really am not trying to. I'm just like pointing out things that I feel like could be done to be potentially better for the next game, you know? My first normal autofill I ever got in Animal Crossing. She's a queen though. That's a good autofill to get. I hate that all the jocks are the same. Can we have a jock who's not only into fitness but also like into reading? Speaking of reading, I've been wanting to get more into reading lately, and I feel like it's gonna take some time. I feel like that's gonna be a harder habit to develop, because I haven't ever really been too much of a reader, but like I would love to. I feel like that'd be like a very healthy coping mechanism and also a very healthy hobby to have. If you want spice, you're gonna need a what in my game? She's really rude. I'm so confused, BK. Who and what is that? I'm 4 pieces short. Okay. Let's go scavenge for more wood, I guess. I feel bad because I'm knocking down all of the oranges. I just need wood and I'm running out of options for which trees to hit. But I do remember super far in the back I was trying to earlier and then my axe broke. I can go back there and do it. I just feel bad about knocking down the oranges. I need to get that tool ring. Maybe aside from saving up for terraforming, that's another thing I should save up for. I still need to expand my pockets as well because I want to get the 4th row, but it just hasn't showed up yet at the Nook stop for me, so I can't redeem it yet. I definitely would have ages ago if I saw it, but it just hasn't spawned for some reason. But like as soon as it does and I have the Nook mouse for it, I'm definitely redeeming that, like for sure. Sui's a villager from an older game. Okay. Were they a snooty villager, or did they just like seem really spicy? As when Hoka Light, the villagers actually compete in a bug-off and fishing tourney. There's a board with all the villagers' names and how much each caught. Can we do that for next Animal Crossing game? I think this might have been New Leaf I was thinking of, but if I'm wrong and somebody knows that I'm wrong, please correct me because I don't want to spread wrong information. But I think for New Leaf, you were able to track like which villagers were in the lead in terms of how big the fish was. I don't know if that was also in New Horizons, to be honest. I don't really do that kind of stuff too terribly often. When it pops up, that is, but... It's not exactly what you were saying, but it's like kind of similar, kind of, sort of. Also, I need to memorize this. Why is it just sitting in my pocket? Oh, so they already have it. Kind of a random item, but if I were to host a market, which I want to host at least one successfully eventually, and I'll definitely more, but like at least one successfully, would this be worth selling? The doghouse recipe, or no? Yes, I'd buy it. I'll probably go ahead and start setting aside items to sell. I would say so. I don't know who this was. So I don't know who to credit for this idea, but I was looking, I think this was in Console Kato's server. This is when I was trying to find the overalls to buy. Somebody had this idea where they made some custom designs that were color coded, and I think it was like yellow was like the cheapest for their sales. I think like the peachy salmon color was kind of in the middle, and I think there was also like a green, and each colors represented different price amounts, and then they would just drop the items on each color coded category, represent how much each item was gonna cost. I don't know if that made sense or if I worded that good. I just thought that was such a genius idea. It makes it really easy for players that are visiting for reg switches to tell which items are which and like how much they're gonna cost, etc. I might even do that too, because I just feel like that is so smart. I need to grind up 40k more bells in the overnight box to hit my daily goal. Wait, am I missing a detail that you have to earn a certain amount per day? Or is that just a personal goal? Because I'm trying so hard to adhere to the rules and now I'm like, wait, am I missing something? A log dining table, log bench, and wooden bucket. Okay. Log dining table, log bench, wooden bucket. Log dining table, wooden bench, and then no, wooden bucket. Okay. Wooden bucket. There we go. Personal goal, okay. I was gonna say, wait a second, am I missing something? And we can have a shy villager like Sable and Mordell. We have to work to gain their friendship. I feel like, you know how there's like certain, like for example, games like Stardew Valley or Coral Island, for instance, you know how if you're gonna romance one of the NPCs there, or like just be really good friends with them, if you're not interested in the romancing, you would up your amount of hearts with them, right? Maybe not the exact same system, but I feel like a similar system would be really fun to have with your villagers or the NPCs. Not the same thing though, because I feel like romancing in Animal Crossing would be very strange, and I don't find that necessary for a game like Animal Crossing. But like, just like as a friendship thing, that would be cool. Okay, I have to get more wood again. I keep running out of wood so fast. Yeah, that would be really odd for Animal Crossing. As much as I love the like romancing feature in like other cozy games, I feel like that'd be very out of place feeling if it was implemented in Animal Crossing. I just would find that very weird. No. Hello, welcome to the live stream. How do I pronounce your name? Could you let me know, please? Could you let me know, please, so I can refer to you in chat? Either way, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Just let me know. You can't move their house until you have 3 hearts with them. That would be cool. I feel like that would encourage players to talk to their villagers a lot more. Cough, cough, referring to myself. I don't, like, ignore them per se out of the fact that I'm just, like, being mean or whatever, or that I don't care. It's just, like, I literally just forget. I do. I really do. Is it pronounced like Sema? Like that? Please correct me if I said it wrong. I don't want to go around pronouncing your name wrong. That goes for everybody, by the way. If I ever mispronounce your name, please feel free to speak up and correct me, because I don't want to go around pronouncing it wrong. I just feel like that's mean. Oh, I got it? Okay, cool. Well, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. There's so many oranges everywhere. I'm gonna have to clean those up in a bit. It's just not the priority right now. Or it can be leveled up like Pod Camp, like every 5 or 10 levels, unlock things special that's relatable to that villager. Personally, I feel like that's kind of how it is in Disney Dreamlight Valley too. Like whenever you level up a friendship with the characters, I feel like you slowly unlock little items. That kind of a system I feel like would be much more appropriate for a series like Animal Crossing. I was trying to think of a word used. That's kind of why I said that funny. My nose is itchy. It's like that, well, not itchy, but like that, you know that feeling inside when you feel like you're about to sneeze? That's what it feels like, and it's really unpleasant. In fact, literally everyone I've met pronounces my name wrong, other than a select few people. It's always Brandon or Brendan. I just call you BK because that's like your chat nickname. That's okay with you, right? If you've told me that you don't like that, I may have missed your message, but please let me know. We are respectful of each other's boundaries in this household. You can unlock family members or of your villagers the more you talk to them. That would be so cool. Imagine like, Isabel, like you're like super close with her or something. Or like your favorite villager, say, for example, my favorite villager is Portia. So going off of that, for example, imagine I get like so close to her friendship point wise that like I meet her sister or something. That would be so cool. I love that idea. Hey, when you have to sneeze and you won't come out, it feels so annoying. That and then your nose just goes like this the whole time. I scared away wait, I thought I scared it away. Hello? I'm gonna slowly walk away from that so I don't scare it. Slowly walk away so I can pull out my net. I'm just gonna creepy creep up on it. Creepy creep. Gonna go around to make sure I don't startle it. If I go through all this effort and then I don't catch it, I'm gonna be so sad. Going extra slow now. Please don't scare it away, Lex. I love how I'm talking to myself. I got it. Okay, cool. It's a stick bug. That was not the point of what we were working on. I just wanted to catch that anyways. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna see that again, and I almost didn't see it. It blends in with the trees really well. Hopefully before the axe breaks, I want to be able to hit like 1 or 2 more trees. Well, it's the jokes made when you catch something. Oh, like the bugs and the fish. I thought you meant in real life, and I was like, huh? I was like, what? But then I was like, oh, wait, you mean in Animal Crossing. And when Season coughed at the same time and it was very loud. Have you ever coughed and burped at the same time by accident? Because I have it. It makes a really weird noise. I'm sorry if that's weird or gross, but like, it makes a very odd noise. And I just was asking because somebody else brought it up first. Or brought something similar up. There we go. Now I can make the wooden bucket. And there's another one over there. Should I catch that one too? So that way one can be donated and one can be sold. I feel like that'd be a good idea. Wait, or I could get this balloon before it falls in the water. I do that too. I'm amazed I haven't answered myself yet though. Hello, Jana. Welcome to the live stream. An office desk? The most bland possible item that could have fallen out of a balloon. Got a creepy creep. I got so hyped over the other one and then magically another one spawns. Maybe it's just the season for them. Wait, don't you need a name for Rex Riches? What do you mean? You mean like for my character? Or like for the island or what? Like with R for the island? Yes, but mine, I chose farmer, so my island had to start with the name F. Or no, with the name F. I can't talk with the letter F. My island name is Fernwood. I want to turn this sideways so that way you can walk past it. Actually, no, not walk past it. I wanted to put the table in front of it on this side and then the wooden bucket on the other side. Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, there is a rule for all the categories. Depending on which category you choose, it'll like correspond with a certain letter that your island name has to start with. But since mine was farmer, it just started with an F. Remember when I was playing for the first time and I shook a tree and I got a race car bed? I just feel like, especially if you've never played Animal Crossing before, that kind of thing is probably gotta feel so confusing, or at least I imagine it would. Like, imagine you knew nothing about the game and then you started playing and then you get the slingshot gift, you're excited, you open it, and then it's something like a shower or a lawnmower, and just like the most random possible item. Thanks, you're welcome. Now that's done, I'm gonna go talk to Tom Nook. Did you notice all the classes in R2 start with the letter F? Fashionista, farmer, fugitive, and forager. I think that might have been a deliberate thing, so that way they could all like seem like they were a similar theme. And also I feel like it just helps people to remember them better. A tropical bookshelf, no books included. I keep getting stadiometer. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm probably not pronouncing it right. And I think of a school nurse measuring everybody's height all the time. Speaking of height, I feel like I'm a giant. I'm 5'8". I know there's people out there taller than me, but I always feel like a giant whenever I bring that up. Okay, thank you. I always get worried about mispronouncing words because people haven't always been very nice to me in my chat when I mispronounce something, so now I just get very paranoid about it. I'm 5'3". I always think everybody is my height and I am woefully mistaken. I feel like you're very similar in height to some of my mods, actually. I don't want to say which ones though, like unless they themselves like are okay with saying that. I'm very open about that kind of thing because I really don't mind. But it just depends on the person. I'm 5'11", I'm 5'1", I'm probably the shortest. Ben's 6'2". I still remember that one stream from a long time ago. Somebody said, I think this was Shiver actually that said, it said, "We stan Ben," or just stan Ben, like standing as in being like a fan or like a supportive person. But Ben misheard because he had headphones on and thought that Shiver said stand. So he assumed that was a question about height and goes, "I'm 6'2", and it was like the funniest conversation. Wait, so when do I get the campsite? Hey, Daisy is 5'1". I think Nintentalk. I don't remember if this is Nintentalk or if this is EJ Play. So I might be switching them up. Don't take my word for this. I know one of them is somewhere above being like 6'1" or so. Now that that's done, I do want to get to the actual like Nook Miles task, those dailies. I haven't done those yet. I wanted to get the 3 villager plots done first. Tend to flowers. I'm gonna do that because I feel like that's the simplest thing. Watch me do that, and then the watering can just like breaks if it's not already about to break. I think after you get the resident services building. Gotcha. I think, don't you get that after all the 3 villager plots are finished? Like, and those have I almost said loaded, that they've moved in. EJ is 6 foot plus. So it was EJ I was thinking of then. Gotcha. I knew it was one of them. I know Cora is 2 feet tall, 3 inches. Is that like a community inside joke of hers that maybe I'm not in the loop about? I think Pat is like 5'10". I'm not too much shorter then. I'm pretty sure I'm the shortest here, 4'10". You might be, but either way, nobody here would judge you for that. And if for some reason somebody is being stinky, please let us know because the mods and I wouldn't tolerate that. There's also nothing wrong with being short. Nothing wrong with being tall either. You know how every time you help gold races you get the next day? What if when Flit comes you have to help him catch a specific bug and the next day you get a gift same with CJ but with a fish? I feel like I would like that. Hello, Captain Price. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. I'm just tired today, but thank you for asking. Color. I just was saying that since I didn't mean to make a pun like that, but if anybody's ever being mean to literally any of you for any reason at all, and for some reason if we don't notice it right away, please notify one of the mods or me, because that kind of behavior we're not going to tolerate here. That's very unkind and also just very unnecessary. Hurt people remind me of my mom and her cooking. Is that a bad thing, Seima? Or are you just saying that because your mom is short and it like reminds you of her? Oh, thank you for the water reminder. Thank you, thank you. I'm not as bad about drinking my water as I used to be, but like I can still be bad about it sometimes. No, very good thing. Okay, I'm just making sure. Her cooking is great. In terms of home cooked meals, whether it's you cooking it or somebody else cooking it, what's one of your favorite home cooked meals to have? For me, I don't know what it is about it, but grilled barbecue chicken is so scrumptious to me. I love it. Okay, and then I have to sell fruit. I was already gonna do that anyways. There's a lot of stray oranges on the ground for me gathering wood. Let me just go around and grab these so I can sell them. Let me pause to get the water. Oh, by the way, thank you for the 20 likes, everyone. I appreciate that. You like crepes with mushrooms, spinach, and cheese? I've never tried a savory crepe before, but I feel like I would like it. 'Cause I feel like, you know how people say they have sweet tooth or like a sweet tooth? I feel like I'm like that, but with really salty or spicy food. So I feel like a savory crepe would be good. The only kind that I've had was, I think it was just strawberries and Nutella. Mama makes Mexican burritos with really nice sauce and sweet corn. I feel like that'd be good. I'd be open to trying that. I feel like simultaneously I'm a very picky eater, like, but while I am picky and I don't like most things, I'll definitely give it a good try. I probably won't like it, but like I'll definitely try it. Does that make sense? I'm both picky, but open to trying things. If there's a better word for that, somebody let me know. I was gonna sell these to the drop-off box, and now I'm unsure if I should sell them here or directly to Timmy and Tommy. So I'm gonna see if there's any rules about that, because I don't remember. Yeah, I can sell crops, fruit, and okay, I can do that, but I have to have the overalls on, which I do, and I'll honestly probably keep them on for most of the time. Can we have more to unlock something more than a golden watering can or Lily of the Valley? Like, can we change the color of airport or resident location of resident services? Hear me out on this, and I feel like this would apply to mainly the airport color, but hear me out. What if there was a color wheel option where you could like pick a very, you know how there's like codes behind color? It's like, oh, like this combination of like letters and numbers represents this shade of purple or whatever, just for example. Having a color wheel like that to choose from, I feel like would be so helpful. I would love that. Pantone codes. Yeah, so something of that sort. Imagine being able to have a white airport. I feel like that would be really nice. That, and I feel like it would suit a lot of different themes. Basically review food. I mean, I give my very honest opinions on them. Speaking of food, when I was lurking in a Sid stream earlier, we were talking about unpopular food opinions and unpopular food combinations that we have or like, and I'm curious, what are some of your unpopular food opinions? What you could change what resident service looks like? Same. I remember in New Leaf, I don't remember what you did to accomplish this. Also, I'm double checking this again because I forgot what I need to do next. But I know in New Leaf, after you accomplished a certain prerequisite, you could customize little train station that you would go into like visit somebody else's town. And then you could also customize the town hall. I remember that being so cool. And then I do have to plant produce. I already paid my fee for Leaf, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some more produce. I don't like pasta. I feel like I've met a lot of people that like it, and I remember there was somebody else that told me they didn't like it, but I can't remember who this was. But it's not just you, though. Brussels sprouts are good. I wish that I liked them because I know that they're really healthy, but I don't. Yeah, but it's also been a really long time since I last tried them, so maybe I could revisit that and see if I like it. I don't think I will, but we could try. The only crop I keep getting is wheat. And thank you for the hype, Gobi. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm Middle Eastern who hates olives. I don't like olives. They gross me out. But you know who loves olives? Is Ben. He loves olives. As in, like, if you were to, like, put some, like, on a plate, I feel like he'd probably just eat those plain. That, and I know he likes olives on his pizza. They're not any better for you than broccoli, though, so don't force yourself to eat something you dislike. True. I do really love broccoli. Like, I would happily just eat that plain. So, I guess I could just eat that instead. I love onions and mushrooms. I wish I liked mushrooms and I don't. I do like onions though. It's usually with kale too. If you like spinach, that's good enough, you know? I like both spinach and kale, but I don't eat either of them very often. But if for some reason, like let's say if you and I were like making a meal together and you wanted to incorporate that into whatever dish we were cooking, I'd be like, okay, like that wouldn't matter to me. Like I would just eat it because I like both. Have you had fried green beans with breadcrumbs and dressing? It's so good. I haven't had it in a really long time. Usually I feel like, I don't remember who this is, but somebody in my family tends to make that around Thanksgiving time. But it's pretty good. I can stand black olives on pizza. Spinach, I love spinach. Sometimes I put it on pizza. So it's not like with actual margarita, but have you guys tried margarita pizza? And if you have, do you like it? I love margarita pizza. I hate oysters. I hate the slimy texture. I've never tried an oyster, but frankly, I'm scared to. Spinach on pizza is great. I agree. Also, call me gross with spinach and chicken pizza is too good. I'm not gonna call you gross for that. You like whatever you like. It's not my place to judge you. Spinach with pizza is just good in general. I think it's delicious. But I don't actually like pizza. That's fair enough. And then I have to catch a seahorse. Just double checking, so I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I just want to double check. So for the time traveling rules in Rags to Riches, like you can time travel, but don't you have to go one day at a time? That fish was too big to be the seahorse. I'm only looking for a teeny tiny shadow like this. Okay, it wasn't a seahorse, but it's okay. Just one day at a time. Okay, I thought so. That, and then I know you have to pay the fee for time traveling, but whenever you have both of your original starter villagers, to my knowledge, it's free to time travel. And then, like, let's say if one of them were to leave, just for some reason, if one of them were to leave right now and only have one, then I would have to pay 5,000 bells. And then once both of them are gone, then I have to pay 10,000. Just complete the double Nook Miles task to finish a day, and then you can go to another day. That's what I've been doing. I just wanted to double, triple check. You know what I should just do? I should craft some fish bait. I did that last time and it kind of helped. Oh yeah, that one's tiny. That one might be a seahorse. I'll try that one. I feel like, to be honest, one of my least favorite, like, double Nook Miles tasks again, it's like to catch a very specific fish. I'm just salty over that one time whenever it told me to catch a butterfly fish, and then that fish would not spawn no matter what I did. In South Asia, there's something called Biryani. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. I had it in Dubai and it's good too, but way too spicy for me. Ooh, wait, what is it? Like what kind of food is it? I like spicy food. Fast food most of the time doesn't like me back, to be honest, but I eat it anyways because I like it. That's probably not a good thing, but I do it. Hello, Crazy. Welcome in. The rice. Oh, wait, it's a rice dish? I'm pretty certain I didn't say it right, but I tried. There was effort made. It's rice with vegetables and meat. You can customize it, really? Oh, I'd probably like that then. Could you have it with chicken? I feel like of all meats, I would say chicken's probably my favorite. I'm not supposed. Sorry, no, you're fine. It's okay. You're good. Nobody's judging you. I'm looking for the teeny tiny shadows for the seahorse. I got notice I said before I had to leave around the 2 hour mark. Bye, Lexi. Bye, Shiver. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be sad to see Boots go whenever he asks to leave because I actually really like him. I feel like he's underrated. Different languages probably spelled differently, I'm sure. Well, by the way, remember, I've seen you in chat before and you correct me on how to pronounce your username, but I don't remember. Here. I'm gonna ping you in chat so you know exactly who I'm talking about. Can you sound that out for me, please, and thank you? I am so sorry. I do have a really difficult time with pronouncing a lot of different words, so if you don't mind helping me, I would really appreciate that. I just want to make sure that I'm able to actually say your name in chat. Like Tekla, so the H is silent, right? And thank you for being kind about it. I appreciate that a lot. I get your pain, Lexi. And thank you guys for being so kind and so patient about it, though. I really do appreciate it a lot. Yes, okay. That'll make it easier to remember. Thank you so much. I can't wait to get rid of all these fish sitting here. Like, can CJ come over? I got lots of fish for you, CJ. You want these? Because they're taking up my entire beach. If I don't get it soon, I'll probably just go ahead and craft the fish bait, to be honest. Wait, shark? Is that a shark? I'm doing it about everything. It's not my real name, but I don't mind even mind with my real name if it's mispronounced. Well, thank you though for being so sweet and so patient. I know I keep saying that, but I really do mean it. There is no need to name names here because we're not going to do that. That's completely unnecessary. I've just had a handful of people be unkind to me before over mispronouncing things. And I promise even when I do say it wrong, it's never out of meanness. I promise I am always trying my best. And you're always more than welcome to correct me if I say something wrong. Just be nice about it, please. Okay, wow. The shark left. I put so much emphasis on trying to say things correctly just because I'm not going to be saying it for privacy reasons, but my first name was butchered a lot in school growing up. It was always heavily mispronounced and a lot of people didn't really want to correct themselves over it and it hurt my feelings. So I just try really hard to make sure that I give, you know, the same respect to other people and that I try really hard to say their names. You said that Nook's Depot box, you have to wait. I think for me, I have to wait for CJ. I can sell, as long as I'm wearing the overalls, I can sell bugs directly to Timmy and Tommy in their shop, but not the fish. Instead of my mispronunciation, I hate it when people assume where you're from, though. And that's another thing that I can understand being bothersome. Oh, for sure, nobody knows everything, so as long as people try, that's good enough for me. I feel the same way. I really do. Okay, we'll try this one. If this one isn't the seahorse, I'm just gonna craft some fish bait. I don't think it'll be this. I feel like it's slightly larger than the other shadows. Okay, yeah, it was a horse mackerel. Actually, my pockets are full. I need to free up space, and then we'll make the fish bait. Oh, you didn't directly mean the deposit box. Well, let me see. Because I'm not totally sure. Oops, it's above the chat box again. Hold on. Okay. Everything must be sold to the Nook's deposit box, excluding turnips. Fish and mugs can be sold to CJ and Flick if they're visiting. Okay. So I can sell it there. Okay. I just have to make sure that it's been donated first. And absolutely, if somebody tells me the correct way, I'll try my best to remember that. Me too. Admittedly, I can be a very forgetful person, which does get really annoying, but I swear it's not, I'm not like that on purpose. I'm pretty sure I have at least, I know the stick bug I need to donate, so I'm gonna do that, and there might be something else in my pockets kind of lurking there that needs to be donated, but I'm not sure, so we'll just donate whatever we can. Stop and get some water. Well, you know what I haven't done yet? I haven't gone deep sea fishing in the game, like get sea creatures. I need to do that because I want to get Brewster. That, and then I need artwork as well for that to work. Now we can go. Have you watched Puplin? I have not. I don't know what that is. Is it like a TV show? Or like a movie of some sort? I just got a seahorse. I'd give that to you if I could. It's okay. I mean, that'll manifest the energy for me. Also, hey, I know I've donated both of these fish, so while I'm right here, I'm just gonna put them in the deposit box. But it's okay. I'll just try to manifest that seahorse vibe, that seahorse energy from you. It's okay. I need to remember to set down that DIY recipe because I know Takelo is interested in it. There we go. Okay, now that I have a bit of space, I'm gonna go try to get some of the clams and then we'll make fish bait with it. Oh wait, Puplin's a YouTuber. Oh, I'm so sorry. When you said, have you watched Puplin? I thought that that would have been a TV show. I'm so sorry. That's like low-key embarrassing. I have not though, but I'll have to go ahead and check them out. Does Puplin use she, her pronouns? Asking because you said she. What am I doing? I'm not even in the right area. Okay. I'm gonna look for some clams so I can make the bait. It feels like as soon as you actually really need the clams, like deliberately to seek them out, it's like they just stop spawning suddenly. Maybe I should just stop moving entirely and see if that helps. So when I was at the candy store today, they had novelty, so one was ranch dressing flavored. I mean, I love ranch, but I would not willingly drink a ranch soda, nor would I eat that ranch ice cream that was just such a monstrosity from a while ago. But you get it? No, I wouldn't get it either. I don't blame you. Are you going to play Paleo? For sure. I made my account for it, but I unfortunately wasn't selected to play it in the closed beta. Or if I was, then I didn't see the email for it. That's too far for me. Me too. I'm not seeing it over there. Let me move the shovel next to vaulting pole, and then we'll put the right over there. Just that way all the main tools I'm rotating between right now are all in the same area. And it's just easier to find them in general. Will it help to go over here? Animal Crossing, I am in need of some clams at the moment. Please start spawning them. I want to make the fish bait, and now it's like suddenly the clams don't exist anymore. Oh, no, I see one. I see one. It went away. You were right there. Okay, I got it. Don't you have a seahorse in your fish pile? Yes, but the Nook Miles tasks, I have to like go and catch one, like right now. So even if I do have some stacked up, I have to go and catch one. And I just wanted the clam so I can make fish bait. Oh, I saw one over here. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my character shovel just kept going like directly through the rock. Get this Nook Miles goal is so hard. Sometimes they can be a lot more difficult. My least favorite one is whenever you have to catch a certain bug or fish. It's like you have to hunt down that one specific creature and it feels like it takes forever. Whereas normally it would seem like you'd catch it really easily, and then the second that it's a specific task, it's like it just suddenly doesn't want to spawn anywhere. I'm wondering why I'm going like this right away, because I'm trying to pop my upper back at the moment. Sorry. There it is. There's the fish bait. Wait, I meant to make more. Oops. See, I really do wish we had bolt crafting. That would be so nice. There's been a lot of great ideas that people have talked about in the community for future Animal Crossing games, and I don't know how many of them will be considered by Nintendo for the next game, but I hope at least some of them, because this community has had so many wonderful ideas. Once I got one for sea bass, and it took me one whole fishing rod to catch one, and somehow I caught a shark. I swear it feels like that though. Like whatever fish is like either common or semi-common that you normally get a ton of, the second that the game wants you to catch that one specifically for a Nook Mile task, it's like it just suddenly stops existing. You know, I'm just gonna catch it anyways, because for all I know, it's like a sea bass or something, and I could sell it. So I crafted the fish bait, so I may as well go ahead and catch whatever fish spawned. That one, I know I caught a bunch of those at first, so for sure I can safely sell that. And I know this one isn't the seahorse either, because the shadow is way too big to be a seahorse. So if the third one doesn't give me a seahorse, then I might not craft the fish bait anymore after that, because that took a bunch of extra time. Oh, thank you for joining the Discord. Welcome in. You'll first see the waiting room channel. All you have to do for that, it's a manual verification system. You just have to copy and paste the link to your channel. It's like a manual review that the mods and I do as like a safety thing. I hope you enjoy your lurk, Megs. What features do you want in the next game? To be honest, there's a lot that I want, but I think the main things I would want is I just think it'd be so cool to be able to choose between having a town or an island, like to have more than one option instead of just being like forced to have a town or forced to have an island. I think that option would be great. That, and then during the character customization process, I think it'd be also really cool to have a third option that's not just boy or girl, where you can choose like a more neutral option for maybe that doesn't really feel like they align with either of those. I feel like that would be really cool. And then one more thing that I will say about, so you remember how in the 2.0 update, whenever that was announced and we were shown the Cap'n Islands, how those were just islands that were just like very randomized to other unique items, right? While I do think that's really cool, I feel like the original Cap'n Island, or the one that he would take you to, was a lot better. This is also just my opinion. It's totally fine if anyone disagrees. But the original version of that, Cap'n would take you to Tortimer Island, and it was like a special super tropical island that you could go fishing for certain fish, you could go diving there, you could get specific bugs that I feel like were harder to find in your own town, and then you could also play mini games there to get special points. You could play online there with friends and play those mini games with your friends. And then let's say if you win one of the mini games, you would get medals. And the medals were like the currency that we use on Tortimer Island to get special unique items. I feel like if they were to bring back Tortimer Island, I would be beyond thrilled. I was so excited because I thought that was gonna be a seahorse and it was a piece of stone. Animal Crossing, why do you gotta do me like that? Just did that. Thank you so much for joining. We'll definitely get back to you as soon as we can. That sounds really fun. I mean, I do like the Captain Islands now. I just prefer like the original version of the islands he would take you to, you know? But that's also just an opinion. It's okay. One thing about it, make certain items glow in custom designs too, and would occasionally meet their families and they would bring presents, rent for your villagers. You have to pay rent and bills. We already pay so much money to Tom Nook though. Where is this seahorse? Better be a seahorse. Might not be, we'll see. Literally all the tiny ones keep being horse mackerels. I feel like I'm losing my mind. And to invite players to stay in a guest house and they can give advice or tips and you can profit off of it. That actually reminds me, I don't remember who this was, but somebody had a really cool idea. So you know how you have terraforming in New Horizons, right? They said, what if like for the next game, we still have terraforming? And then anybody who's on like your approved list or your best friends list, those people could terraform with you to help you get terraforming projects done faster. I feel like that'd be cool. And it would also just be really helpful, especially if maybe you're pressed for time or you feel like you struggle with terraforming. That'd be cool. And then obviously only people on an approved list that you set up for yourself could do it. Not just like anybody. I would love if you could make shops that your villagers could. I wish the shops could stay open all night long. Given like, I don't like play super late into the night, but I feel like there's gotta be some people that maybe their schedules align better for playing late at night. And I feel like it'd be nice and helpful for them to be, I know you can time travel too. But like, it would just be cool if there was an option you could have on where the shop would stay open all night, like 24 hours. I feel like those kinds of people that can only play at night would probably really appreciate that. If you heard that subtle noise. I caught that fish last time and it startled me because of how big it was. I have the vibrating feature on my Joy-Con, so if y'all heard that, that's what that was. Both of us give rent to you, not Nook. Own a proper trading system so we don't get scammed. It's so unfortunate that people scam with New Horizons. Like, it's meant to be a wholesome, fun game for people to relax to. Like, why you gotta be like that? A circle and... Wait, what? I'm confused. And I'm pretty sure I donated the ocean sunfish from last time, but I'm just gonna double check because I'm not sure. I feel like with this challenge, by the way, since everything has to be donated before it can be sold, I feel like I've never filled up a museum this much. Oh, you mean like a Circle K, like a convenience store? That'd be cool. Yeah, I agree about that, Sama. I don't want any of that either. The only reason I'm gonna remove that is because that was a rather grotesque and inappropriate video, and I didn't want that to become the conversation. If you know, you know, but I don't want to get into that here because that was very gross. I've never completed all the museum, and me either. Okay, yes, I guess I have donated it. That's good, and thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. And then I think since these aren't bugs, they have to be sold to the deposit box. It took me over 2 years on my main island to complete the museum. I swear the last 2 pieces of art killed me. I remember for a while I didn't realize that you could look up the comparison of like the real version of artwork and then the fake version. So I just would like guess and hope for the best. I'm so glad that we live in the age of the internet where you can look up that kind of thing. Because like I'm sure I would live and be fine without doing that. But it's just so convenient, you know? Or just Sunfish IRL. Are they really that big in person? Does anybody know? Oh, I forgot my fishing rod broke. Okay. Well, that's just with branches, right? They're huge IRL. I've never seen one in person. That makes me kind of want to look one up and just see how big it is. Wait, what is that? A revolving spice rack. That makes perfect sense to come out of a tree, right? I've only seen videos. Where do you think, are they just like, I mean, actually, no, never mind, I just answered my own question. I was gonna say like, oh, like, where do you catch them at? Then I just caught it out of the ocean. It's in the name, ocean sunfish. I keep catching these every time I see them just so I can like sell them for the extra money. Okay, I'm gonna craft another fishing rod and try to catch that seahorse. It's my last daily Nook Miles task of the day, and I don't think I have any NPCs anywhere on my island. I don't think I have any NPC related quests to do. And then I might buy some extra seeds, like wheat seeds, just so I can get the money from them. Oh, that's huge. I thought they were in lakes. Money is so hard to make. I just figured from the name and then the fact that I got out of the sea in Animal Crossing, I figured that they were just from the ocean, but I could definitely be wrong. I don't think I've really been over here yet to go fishing. Let's try that. Never mind, I don't really see anything. I'm telling you, the second the game knows you need a specific fish or a bug, it's like it just vanishes out of existence. I've been looking and I don't see a tiny shadow to be a seahorse anywhere. I've seen some tiny shadows, but then I would catch it and it wouldn't be a seahorse. Wait, why did I just do that? I needed the vaulting pole so I could jump across. I need Apple Sisters to have pajama and lounge clothes. I like to dress down at night. You guys remember how, actually no, you might not remember if you didn't play New Leaf, but basically New Leaf, whenever you would go to sleep in the game to visit a dream address, you would have to wear pajamas. And that was such a cute feature. Like little details like that make games feel like, you know, just so much nicer. That reminded me that whenever you said that, I want them to bring that back. That would be adorable. While it wouldn't necessarily impact the gameplay a whole lot, I just feel like little things like that are so nice. Wait, I think I know that fish? I'm a ray eel. Never mind. I don't. I thought it was something else. When you start decorating, and what is your theme? Is it farmcore? Maybe a half city, half village? I honestly don't want to really rush into a theme or anything right away. I don't have one in mind. I mainly, while I'm doing Rags to Riches, want to just get the end goals done. I mean, I'm sure I'll do decorating eventually. It's just not a priority. I'm losing my mind. Where is this seahorse? Is there a seahorse emoji? If there is, can we get some seahorse emojis in the chat to manifest it? I have been catching lately for this challenge an insane amount of zebra turkey fishes. It's just funny because it's 3 different animals all in one word. Okay, when my foot falls asleep. Does anybody know why whenever your foot falls asleep, why it makes your foot feel so much heavier suddenly? I swear it's like the second my foot falls asleep, it feels like it's several pounds heavier than it would normally be. This isn't a seahorse, but I'm trying to catch anyways, so it might be a shark. Well, it's got the fin, but I'm saying maybe because it could have, never mind. So I was gonna say, I had a fin poking out, so it could either be a shark or an ocean sunfish. And you know what, true, close enough. Where is the seahorse? Animal Crossing. Normally you give me lots of seahorses. I thought I saw, there we go, there's the present balloon I was talking about. A homework set. That's the game telling me to go study information for the game more so I'm not forgetting things as easily. I feel like the game just roasted me. That basically means the same thing too. Instead of put the water and then the horse, so you know what? That'll work too. Can I just have this seahorse, Nintendo? Like, please? Wait, I just realized. So, I got Poppy earlier from the Mystery Island, and then I got Alfonso, but I never checked who the third villager was. I need to do that. Okay. You know the one up there was Alfonso, but which one is this one? Is this one Poppy? Yeah, you guys! Can we talk about that for a second? Can we just talk about that? Okay, Alfonso, not a favorite, but like could definitely be worse. I got Poppy and Shino. Like, are you kidding? That's such a great combination. I can't even be mad about Alfonso because I got Poppy and Shino. I had to switch to the just chatting screen for this because, like, that's insane. You have Shino too in Rags to Riches. I just feel like that's such a lucky one to get, even if she's not like a favorite of anybody's. Like, she's a well-liked villager. That is so lucky. You got one of your top 10s for the requirement? You mean like top 10 villagers, or? I might have misinterpreted that. I'm sorry, but like. That's crazy. That is absolutely wild to me. Especially because I know that she's always been generally really popular and well-liked. Wait, that's a teeny tiny little shadow. Please be a seahorse. This is the seahorse song. Animal Crossing, you gotta stop doing that. That's so mean. They keep giving me rocks instead of seahorses. Yeah, you have to get 2 top 10 villagers and Shino was like number 5. If that was on the rules list, I missed it. I swear I read the rules lists, but like, I don't have any of it memorized. I will eventually though. That's crazy lucky though. I got Diana and Rosie, but Rosie had to go because I'm farmer, but I accidentally named my island with an R. I mean, it was an accident. I'm not gonna be the challenge police and like come yell at you or something if you did that by accident. You know, I feel like it's ultimately not that big of a deal. Stop trolling in person. Literally, they keep trolling me with that. The in-game requirements. Let me just, I feel like I should reread them because I feel like I keep missing stuff. Okay. That's not the right one. Okay, endgame objectives. Have 2 top 10 villagers living on your island, Animal Crossing portal, 3 top 10 villagers for Fashionista. So what happens though if one of them ends up moving out? Like, what do we do then if one of them moves out? Will it still count because you had them at one point? And stones are useful. I'm just annoyed because he keeps giving me the exact size of a seahorse shadow. And it ends up being a rock. Like, it's just frustrating. As long as they live there, okay. Well, this stream can be proof that it happened. You all here were witnesses for that. Y'all can back me up on it if anybody ever questions it. This is too many rules for me, and that's okay. Inevitably, the challenges aren't going to be for everyone, and that is totally fine. Is Bam in the top 10? I don't know if he is. But you might just be being lenient because people are asking too much. I mean, I feel like I have the proof on the stream, so if anybody were to question it for some reason, I can link them back to this. I'm gonna start with Rocket or get them to watch the VOD, right? Just send them the whole link, not tell them the timestamp. It'll be like a little scavenger hunt, because wasn't Pat the person that made it super trendy in the community to do Animal Crossing scavenger hunts? And by the way, the rest of the stream has literally just turned into me hunting down this seahorse, because I can't find one. It's like the butterfly fish all over again. Wait, what if there are only certain times of day? Now I feel like I need to look that up. Is Pat, did that seahorse come on? We need the seahorse. Also, hey, I'm looking it up because now I feel like it might be only a certain time of day thing. And if I'm out of the time of day, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm found in the ocean at any time of day between April and November. Okay, so I've just been unlucky so far, I guess. Okay, that's a small shadow. Please be the seahorse. Animal Crossing, don't play games with me like this. You keep showing me small shadows and it ends up being a rock. Animal Crossing, don't show me that small of a shadow unless it's a seahorse, okay? Okay, we finally got it. That took so much longer than it should have, but we got it. I do want to try something though. Let me empty my pockets. I want to see which one of these I've already donated so that way I can sell a bunch of them and they're not just sitting there. I know I can technically time travel now, but it's annoying me having all those fish piled there. And I would like to get rid of some of them if I can. And yeah, thank you for all the seahorse vibes in chat, you guys. I appreciate it. I'm like gonna clear out some of this. I just need like extra space to be able to hold things. And then I'm gonna drop this in the house. As soon as I do my first proper market and I have enough stuff to sell, I want to sell that DIY recipe. You can tell on your Critterpedia, it'll have a blather stamp if it's been donated. Okay. I have to go pick them up first. The top 10 are Marlo, Shino, Marshall, Sherb, Lolly, Anka, Bob, Molly, and Sasha. I feel like I'm kind of surprised that Ione's not on that list. I was scrolling through Insta and an artist at the shop I went to is doing a tattoo giveaway to raise money for a family member. I think I'm gonna enter the drawing. I know you were looking to get another tattoo, so I feel like that's a good opportunity. Oh, and it changes month to month. Okay, got it. Yoshino and Bob. Speaking of Bob, I did a video a while back where I looked, where I did my reactions to some really bizarre Animal Crossing merch that I found on Wish. And there was a pin that was supposed to look like Bob, but it was pink instead of purple. Okay, so the moray eel is new, but none of this other stuff is. I've probably donated what I have. I think I'm gonna try the blathers thing anyways, just to make sure, because I'm paranoid. And that's it. I'm still debating on scheduling other with my artist. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I'm not in any rush. Tattoos also just can be really pricey, to be fair. Do Bob and Tangy look cuter together, or Bob and Tangy? Wait, do you mean... Oh, but you mean to look cuter together, or like are they cuter separately? I mean, I think they're both good villagers. I don't really know. Or Papa Rosie, that is so true. Tim versus Tommy does those kinds of videos. I love that. It was one of my funniest videos, to be honest. If I was giving my own opinion about my own videos. Wait, so like, okay, it's just the eel that I need to donate. But no, you're good. There was that, and remember a long time ago, I did an Acnhhardmode video for Animal Crossing, and that one was really fun too. But since the fish are fish, not bugs, I have to sell them in the drop-off box, but it's okay. That is so much fish. Okay, just double checking I didn't accidentally click something. I always get like weirdly paranoid that I'm gonna accidentally click on something to sell that's not something that I'm trying to sell. Y'all get like that too? Have you seen that Dingle has done catching all the bugs in every Animal Crossing game or all the fish? I think I've seen them in my recommended before, but I don't think I've actually watched that. I should though. I watched the Acnhhardmode video where, oh yeah, Froggy did that too. I haven't done that for myself, but I kind of want to. Dang, it's so suspicious. I gave her an orange so that she was gonna eat it so fast it's gonna be rude. I think because her name is Tangy and because the way the leaf is designed on her head, I think she's meant to be a tangerine, which is technically different from an orange, but like still, it's very odd. Yeah, I remember Acnhhardmode being that popular. I remember it was like, I feel like it was a big trend on YouTube at one point and like a whole variety of different communities. I'm pretty sure just about all of these have been donated. Yep. There's no new marks or anything, so I'm just gonna go on a spree of selling these. I do also want to get to the point of seeing my first campsite villager. I was really hoping to, but I don't know if I will be able to get to that on stream today. But I am doing those, going through and selling these because I need the money. I somehow guessed my great grandma on Acnhhardmode too. Acnhhardmode has been used so much for years now that I feel like it has the capability of guessing almost anybody, really. You got Diana for your campsite villager? I always thought that you had to get a smug villager in your campsite. Is that not true? And just because it's right here, I know I can sell the bug directly to Timmy and Tommy. I'm gonna go ahead and sell it here because I'm already doing this. Diana is smug. I thought she was snooty because smug is for the boy villagers. I wish it was flip-flop where anybody could have any of the personalities in the game, like regardless. But I think smug is just for the boy villagers. Is she though? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. gonna look that up now because I'm curious. I'm gonna be really surprised if she's not a snooty, because like I'm pretty sure she is. Yeah, she's a snooty villager. I keep saying the bots say something, and then I think it's one of you guys said, like, I try to look really fast to make sure that I can get to the message quickly. And then I'm like, never mind, it was Nightbot. You mean she was your second campsite villager? She might have been. If I don't get to doing the campsite villager today on stream, which I might not. I mean, I did get the 3 villager plots, which was great. That was like the primary thing I wanted to do. If I don't end up doing that on stream, definitely next time that I work on this island, I want to include that on the stream. But then again, sometimes I do also play off screen. I don't know. I try to include a lot of what I do during the live streams. Who's the blue one with the white stripes? I got him. I'd have to think about that. I'm not sure. Does anybody know who Sama's talking about? Which villager? I know we're limited on how many crops can be planted, and I'm trying to remember. Isn't it 60 crops? Right? Is it a cat? I don't know the name. I feel like, isn't there a cat named Mo that's blue and white? Oh, it's a deer. I feel like that's Bam then. It sounds like it might be Bam, but Bam also doesn't have stripes, but he's blue though. Oh yeah, Zelle's a black and white stripy villager. Gonna get these watered. I got Zell. Lopez is smug and has blue on him. Zell, I feel like, is a really underrated villager. I've said this before on my channel, but I feel like there's a certain category of villagers that I just feel like are not really talked about. Like, either that or they're talked about very little in the community. Like, they're just kind of there and they tend to not get a whole lot of attention. And I feel like Zell is definitely one of those, and same for Lopez. And both of them are pretty cool villagers, to be honest. By the way, Sima, please be sure to watch how many messages you're sending back to back. You're kind of spamming the chat a little bit right now, so please be careful. Please and thank you. I want to go see now if I can get that 4th pocket row, because I cannot stand having so little pocket space. I mean, not what I wanted to get, but I am, while I'm over here, gonna go ahead and get the tool ring because it's cheap, and I was talking about getting it earlier. I was not upset to get Zell. Hard mode, I got Pietro and he would never leave. I swear, sometimes the villagers just like, I know it's probably not true, but it feels like sometimes they just deliberately won't leave. I joke about this, but on one of my very first islands, I had Mira, and she left eventually, but she just would not leave at first for so long, like by literal months. And it was miserable. I didn't like her. And then I just grew to dislike her even more because she wouldn't leave my island. Bubbles refused to leave, and I ended up amiiboing her out. It'd be like that sometimes with Animal Crossing. I think I'm gonna finally save and time travel now. I want to go to tomorrow and see what my dailies are. Hopefully it's nothing where I have to catch a specific bug or fish, because that's always really annoying. Like, hopefully it's simple stuff. There we go. I think Cranston is underrated. Have you guys ever on a villager hunt had a feeling where it felt like a villager was stalking you because they just kept showing up repeatedly? For me, that was Gladys. There was this one stream where she showed up like nearly 7 times back to back. It was really annoying. Folding laundry now, so I won't be chatting, but I'm here at Lurk. No worries. I hope you enjoy your Lurk. That reminds me, I need to fold laundry too, so thank you for sending that, because that reminded me. Okay, so Poppy moved in first. We're gonna go say hi to Poppy and do our daily Nook Miles tasks. Oh, that, and maybe while I'm live, I could go ahead and do the customization workshop really quick. So I wanna make sure that I don't forget to do that. I gotta go too, because it's getting late now. Bye. Bye, Sama, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. My child seems to think he wants clothes to wear. Imagine that. I need to do laundry though. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I was both a kid and like being in my early teens, I remember like laundry was one of my least favorite things to do. Like sitting there and folding all of it was so annoying to me and so boring. But now that I'm an adult, I love just sitting there and like genuinely just like taking my time to fold it, making it nice and neat. Like it's weirdly relaxing to me now. With that being said, I do have to have some kind of music or like a podcast or like somebody's VOD or like stream up going on. I don't like the silence, but I do like sitting there and making it nice and neat now. Like I'm opposite of how it was when I was a kid, and it's just funny to me. I'm horrible at laundry folding. I forget to do it. It stays in there for 2 days until I finally do it. Sometimes I will accidentally leave it there, but whenever I do take it out, I do enjoy sitting there and making it look nice and neat. You've earned an interest of 3 bells. Thank you, Tom Nook. Okay, let's see what the daily tasks are for today. Run your produce, that's easy. Spend bells to buy items, that's also easy. Get fossils assessed. Not the ribbon eel. Okay. And then chopping wood. Shouldn't be too hard. And I do see that we have NPCs here, so let me just do that before I forget any of it. I have to spend bells anyways, one of my tasks, so I may as well just go and buy art from him. I need to do laundry. I hate folding it though. I used to hate it, and now I just kind of like it as long as it's not dead silent in the room. I really don't mind doing it as long as I have something to listen to. Me too. There's just something about the pure silence in the house I don't like. I find it very unnerving. Also, hey, I did see Harvey, and I don't know where he went, but I swear I saw him. Where did he go? But there he is. I feel like that was something I easily could have forgotten to do if I got super into something else. So I wanted to just talk to the NPCs first and do whatever they needed from me. I think those weren't necessarily tasks, that was more so just talking to them. But I do have to spend bells as one of my tasks for today, so let's go do that. I feel like that's a very fair one. You know, it works out for both of us. He gets the sale. I get the point from doing my task. It makes it sound like Among Us when I talk about it like that. I'm not used to using these. I don't normally, can it stop? Okay. I wanted to put it closer to the vaulting pole, but it's fine. Lexi, the imposter, vote her out. I'm bad at Among Us. I played it and I make it so obvious, and it's not on purpose, but it just happens. I remember I feel like it was a couple of years ago. Wasn't there like an entire summer where Among Us got really, really popular? Okay, so one of these has to be the correct version of whatever artwork it is. I feel like this one should be pretty easy to tell because it's bigger. And that's almost as much as I need to spend. So let's see and get a closer look. I usually look it up, me too. So I don't know how long to fake a task for. I feel like I make it too obvious somehow, and it's not even deliberate. Also, hey, I clicked too fast and I don't remember what painting it said this was. And I'm trying to scoot back on my own stream. Okay. I rewinded my own stream so I could see it. See, red, what was it? Basic painting, okay. All the first ones are always real, fake has bangs straight across, okay. I mean, either way, I'll get the points from spending the money. I'm 20 bells short from the money spending task, but I can buy something else too. I do also want to see what Timmy and Tommy have anyways. Okay, I'm not used to using that at all. Let's see what Timmy and Tommy have just so I can get like the last little bit of bells spent. Okay. I mean, not the prettiest radio, but I feel like, well, it's a tape deck, but still. I'll get that one. That taken care of. And then is that one dig up 3 fossils or get 3 assessed? Get 3 assessed, okay. I have to chop 10 pieces of wood. I still have, no, I put my axe in the house. That's what I did. I was like, do I not have one? Like, I thought maybe it broke, but I was like, never mind, I put it in the house. Go. Am I getting, by the way, this is me talking to myself. I need to make sure, am I getting close to the end of this playlist? Not quite, there's still a few songs left. We're good. Just want to double check. I feel that 2024 is in 5 months. Literally, we were saying the other day that it feels like June and July went by unbelievably fast. Like, insanely fast. The the way that it broke immediately. I can't even be surprised. Do I still have my branches with me? I think I put them all in the house. I wanted to type 2024. Time is going by too fast for my liking. And then is there a rock nearby that has a piece of stray stone that I can just grab? Yep, okay. I'm gonna craft this, and then I'm gonna finish the wood one, and then I'll probably move on to finding all of the fossils afterwards. I don't even need any specific kind of wood, to be honest. I just have to chop down a certain amount of wood. The only time it goes slow is when you're waiting for back to go in the mail. No, literally, you are absolutely right. I'm gonna have to remember to try and return that to one of the villagers. I don't know whose it is. Let's take a guess. So here's my current villagers. I don't have a lot at the moment. The other two have yet to move in still. But who do we think it is? Do we think it belongs to Boots, Tammy, or Poppy? I'm gonna say for some reason, I feel like it's gonna end up being Boots. Or belonging to Boots. That's how I should have worded that. And then catch a ribbon eel, get 3 fossils, and water my produce. Actually, maybe I should just do the produce first. It's already all in the same spot. I just have to water a certain amount of them. And then the watering can broke. It's okay though. Maybe today, since I time traveled and I've been doing more work on the island, maybe I can get the 4th row for its storage. I feel like normally it would have popped up by now, so it just feels weird. No, I'm lucky that I had enough softwood on hand because I feel like I keep like going through my resources so much faster than normal, which makes sense. I'm not relying on treasure islands like I used to. I mean, I should say that as I would, how I normally would, because I do typically rely on them a lot if I'm not doing a challenge. It's really windy out and it looks like it's about to rain here. We haven't had rain in a while and I miss it. Our grass also just desperately needs it. Like, I mean it, like it desperately needs it. Our grass is like brown and crispy. Okay, let's go look for the fossils. Wasn't there one just over here, like a dig spot? I swear I thought I saw one. Gotta go have a good rest of the stream. Bye, Sedef. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. It might have been yesterday that I was thinking of, but I swear, wasn't there a dig spot up here? I guess not. I thought I saw one though. Okay, I guess there's no more over here. Let's just go ahead and get the vaulting pole then. I'm not used to using the tool wheel. Like, it's, even though it takes longer, it's just so habitual for me to just sort through my pockets manually like that with the arrow buttons. I always do that. Wait, I see a balloon. I have to stop and get it. was farther away than I thought it was. There we go. An unfinished puzzle. Interesting. I should need to get 2 more fossils. Not even a matter of donating them. I am going to donate them if they need to be donated, but it's more so a matter of needing them to get assessed. As long as it's in the same spot, because weirdly for like several days in a row in the game, I had a fossil all the way back here and I couldn't grab it yet because I didn't have a ladder recipe. Why is that still there? It's been there literally this whole time. And I'm gonna guess that the third one that I'm gonna need is probably gonna be up here. Yep, there's one right there. So I need to like shift how I'm sitting. I've been sitting in the same spot for a long time and it's starting to get uncomfortable sitting down for a long time. It's weird that that happens for like daily, like normal streams. But whenever I do like long streams, whatever the occasion is, I feel like I don't get tired from sitting there as quickly as I normally would. I probably should have gotten the 4th one too, but I only got 3 because I said I only needed 3 for the task. Oh, keep texting me. Thankfully, it's just these 3 that have to be assessed. Like, I could have easily just looked for the 4th one, but I low-key just didn't want to. I could have, but I didn't feel like it. And then hopefully all 3 of these need to be donated. Because it'd be cool to just give all 3 to Blathers. All right, cool. Exactly what he said it was, so I'm just gonna donate all 3 of them. Okay. Now let's see what some of the other tasks are, or the last one is. I think the last one was catching some sort of eel. Yeah, a ribbon eel. A ribbon eel is the thinner one. The moray eel is a bit thicker, but like roughly the same shape and length, just a bit thicker. The ribbon eel one is very, very, very thin though. And I don't know what time of day that is, so I'm gonna look up and see what time of day the ribbon eels are. Okay, I'm trying to find the time of day that it's available. Hold on. Okay, it's all day. I feel like a lot of the ones I suggest are all day ones. I just want to double check, so I don't want to like spend forever looking for one only to realize that it's like not even in the right part of the day. Because that would be kind of embarrassing. That one wasn't the right shadow shape. It's like a very long and slim shadow. Yeah, it's the right season. Oh, wait, I didn't realize I had Celeste. Hello, Celeste. That's right. I had Red, I had Celeste, and I had Harvey all at once. Which, speaking of Celeste, by the way, friends, If you haven't seen, I have a Celeste tattoo. In terms of tattoos, I only have two. I like line work tattoos that have very little to no color, so that's why there's no color on this. But it's a Celeste tattoo. You've probably seen it on streams whenever like I move around or something. There we go. I talked about potentially getting a Blathers tattoo to match it at some point, but I never actually went through with it. So cool, thank you. I got it as like a special commemoration because a while back whenever I reached 600 subscribers, it was like a special thing I did to celebrate because I just was super excited about it. But yeah, every time I look at it, like it was a reminder from whenever I reached 600. Wait, I just saw a shooting star. I don't want to get super into that because I need to get the ribbon eel. Watch this end up being a seahorse situation again. I mean, I hope not, but I feel like I wouldn't be surprised. And I feel like there's also not a whole lot of different types of eels in Animal Crossing. So once I see it, I feel like it's probably going to be the one I need. I'm just looking for a really specific shadow. So there's the moray eel and there's the ribbon eel, but those are different sizes. So I feel like it shouldn't be too hard to find. Well, let me scoot up a little bit. Okay, there we go. I was trying to scoot up to be a little bit closer to the mic, so I felt like I was a little bit far away. I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody said that to get other fish to try and spawn, they'll deliberately scare away the shadows of the fish that they don't need. That way other fish start spawning. And I've never tried that, but I feel like that could work. Still don't see it. I've done everything else Nook Miles task, right? I've done that. Do you feel like it works or no? Manifesting a ribbon eel right now. Please, Animal Crossing, please don't make this as much of a struggle as the seahorse was, because that was not a fun time. It's just a random spawn, but you can cycle through faster. I kind of want to try it. I'm scared that like I'll get really into it and actually end up scaring away an eel that I need. Maybe I could try the fish bait idea again. I know that seems to be very hit or miss. It does regardless make fish spawn faster for you, but it's not always the fish that you want. That's the thing. I was just scared away that one. Every time I'm sure that it's not the fish that I want or that I need, I'm just scaring it away. Sorry, I forgot to say that I'll be pretty late because I was in Northport. You're okay. Welcome to the stream. I had to catch you up. I did get my 3 villager plots filled out. They're not all like fully moved in, but I got them selected. Well, 2 were autofills, but still. And then I want to get the campsite villager, but to be honest, I may not get to that on stream. I'm looking, as my last Nook Miles task of the day, I'm looking for a ribbon eel. Oh, and by the way, guess who my villagers ended up being? I got Alfonso. Alfonso was an autofill. I picked out Poppy at a treasure island, not a treasure island, excuse me, at a mystery island. And then my other autofill was Shino. Like, of all villagers, I got Shino as an autofill. Like, that was insane luck. Still not seeing it. This feels like it's gonna be the seahorse situation again. I hope not, but it feels like it's gonna be. Ooh, free iron nuggets, thanks. Those are harder to come by in Rags to Riches. Okay, that one's not it. Oh, yeah, I do need to hydrate. Thank you for the reminder. It's not necessarily considered cheating, but part of me is like, if it really takes this long just to find the eel, I might even like end before that. I mean, I hope it doesn't go that way, but I am getting like kind of tired. So I hope that we find it soon. Instead of it, it's been me running back and forth on the beaches trying to find this eel. Where is this eel? I gotta do me like this, Nintendo. Oh, it just hit 3 hours. I didn't even realize it. And I responded to that with, I didn't even realize it. My brain, because I've been tired today, my brain almost just responded with, like, by default, almost said, it's been 3 hours, congratulations. Like, what? Who am I congratulating here? And why? Yeah, it just spawned in the ocean. The spawn rates have just been very stinky today in terms of certain fish that I need to catch. You have Boots, I forgot. He is just so underrated. I swear. He really is. See, there's a shark, and that's great and all, but I don't need a shark. I need an eel. Specifically the ribbon eel. I reeled it in too early. Well. Where is this eel? Where is it? Genuinely, this is getting really frustrating. I feel like this always happens at the end of a stream. I have to catch a specific fish of some sort or like a bug. And then it just feels like it doesn't spawn anywhere. I'm resorting to plan B, trying to catch a few or dig up a few clams to make fish bait. I did that earlier and it didn't really help, but maybe it'll help this time. Maybe it has certain weather. I don't think so. I'll double check again though, because I looked it up earlier to make sure that I had the right time of day. And it's like one of those all day types of fish, so that wasn't really an issue. It's not saying anything about a certain type of weather. Yeah, it's not saying anything about weather. It just says that it's all times of the day in certain parts of the year. And I'm in that part of the year and I'm on the right time of day. And it says in the ocean. So I guess it's just a matter of chance, unfortunately. I thought that was not the eel, the ribbon eel for a second, and I got really excited. I want to get like 2 more clams so I can make 2 more packs of fish bait, and then we'll try using those. Staying still in hopes that the clams start spawning again. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. I feel like the right side of my beach spawns more clams than the left side does. Celeste is shook. Do y'all see her? Okay, so that's enough. So I'm just gonna go craft fish bait out of all of those. And then we'll try and use those and hopefully get the eel after that. Fixing my hair while I do this, because I just have to press the A button repeatedly. Okay, that's better. There we go. Okay. I just really wish we could do bulk crafting. That'd be so nice for scenarios like that. Athena's learning because she wants canned food. Give the queen what she wants. I'm so tired from today, but I will show you pictures of the geese I took. I thought that said Greece. And I was like, I don't need to see Greece photos, but thank you. I was gonna be like, that wouldn't make any sense. Okay, see, that's a moray eel. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna try and catch it anyways on the chance that it's a ribbon eel. I'm so done with myself. I accidentally reeled it in too early. Love that. Why are they only giving me tiny fish? The shadow of the other one that was an eel, yes, it was an eel, but it was too thick to be a ribbon eel. Oh, when the stream is done? Gotcha. That's not the right size either. be very transparent. I know I haven't caught the ribbon eel yet, but I am very tired. And gosh, hello? Have I been streaming something on my mouth this whole time? I'm like horrified. I'm kind of getting a headache and I've been very tired today, so I'm probably gonna cap it off here. The Rags to Riches Challenge Police might come and critique me for this, but I have got to prioritize my well-being. I do want to raid somebody though, if you guys are down. Let me see who's live though. Just sit tight real quick while I find somebody. Let me see who's doing a thing. Is anybody in particular streaming Rags to Riches right now? Let me see. Click on YouTube and then click the live filter. So a lot of the time I try not to raid the same people back to back. I try to raid different people as much as possible. But I would really love to raid somebody right now that's streaming Animal Crossing, specifically Rags to Riches. And I did find somebody, so let me go ahead and get the link for you guys. I don't have the chat pulled up, so if there were any suggestions, I simply just did not see them. I promise I'm not ignoring you. Let me just go ahead and go back to the stream. I grabbed Becca Lynn's link. We're gonna go ahead and raid Becca Lynn because she's doing Animal Crossing Rags to Riches. Definitely for sure though. I know Peyton's also doing Rags to Riches, so maybe another time if we can catch her live, because I think she streams at different times during the day, like a variety of times. We could go ahead and raid her. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and raid Becca Lynn. I can't paste the link anymore because YouTube is yelling at me for spamming my own chat. Let's see if it lets me do my own raid command. Okay, that worked. So that should pop up in just a moment with the raid instructions if anybody happens to need them. With all this being said, thank you so much for coming to my stream. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't already done either of those, I would really appreciate if you could. They're both free and very easy way to support me. And I will see you guys next time for another live stream. Bye everyone!